That green light to come on here. We're about 40 minutes out and we are live. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKR Sport, we've got a massive night of rugby league to come. We've got Australia taking on Toa Samoa in the Rugby League Pacific Championships. This is going to be a massive tournament. We do have New Zealand on the bye this week. They play next week, I think, against Samoa. I think Australia has a bye next week. I can't really remember, but it's a really, really good three teams here to play each other. Obviously, Australia played Samoa in the World Cup final in England last year, and New Zealand obviously were beaten by Australia in the semi-finals to get to that final. So, you know, all three of these teams are brilliant teams, and it's going to be really interesting to see how it goes, especially with Samoa really focusing on the youth and developing for the future, with Australia just being Australia as per usual. On the other side as well, there is another couple of international games. Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and Cook Islands all play together. Tomorrow we do have Papua New Guinea playing the Cook Islands in the first game of that. I think Fiji on the bye. I think they play the Cook Islands next week, if I'm not mistaken. So that should be very interesting. But we will be live tomorrow as well for that one. I was meant to do the women's game. That is Australia versus New Zealand right now. I was meant to do that. Had a really rough day, guys. I've had a lot of stuff go on in my life today that unfortunately I wasn't able to stream that. But we are still here. We still have to crack on. We still have to do what we need to do. You know what I'm saying? So we are ready to rock and roll here for a big night. Obviously, guys, let's get into the team lineup. So hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. Let me know some predictions for the game today and what we think is going to happen in the first Pacific Cup matchup. Now, the Kangaroos take on Samoa at Queensland Country Bank Stadium, which is obviously the home of the North Queensland Cowboys in Townsville. Good weather. It's getting pretty hot, obviously. It's not summer yet, but it's getting pretty hot. Now we go into the Australian team, who are very heavy favourites in this one. James Tedesco is the fullback. He's also captain, with Dylan Edwards and Selwyn Cobbo on the wings. Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow and Tony Staggs are the centres. Cameron Munster comes into the 5'8", with Daly Cherry-Evans as the halfback. Payne Haas and Tino Fa'asu-Malawi are the front rowers. Ben Hunt into the hooker. Cameron Murray and Liam Martin back row, with Isaiah Yeo as the lock, with the interchange being Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, Ruben Cotter, and then the 18th man replacement being Nicholas Hines there from the Sharkies. Very solid team there for Australia. Really, there's no excuses for them. When you've got guys like Tedesco, you've got guys like Munster, Cherry Evans. They don't have Cleary, but Cherry Evans has been incredible in 2023 and is just that guy. He just is that guy, right? So it's a great spine alongside Ben Hunt and Harry Grant off the bench. There's Isaiah on the 13. You really can't go past this team, and I just don't see Samoa actually coming close to beating this Australian outfit with the youth that they're obviously looking to put forward into the future, right? They're obviously really looking towards the future with this team. Now, Samoa Suala'auvi Fa'alongo is the fullback today. Really looking forward to him after his debut with the Storm a few weeks back. In round 27, I think it was, against the Broncos. Murray Taulangi and Brian To'o on the wings. Taulangi obviously coming across from Australia in the World Cup. Isaac Tungo and Young Tonampia are the centres. Do get a little bit nervous about that centre pairing. Isaac Tungo, very good player, but Young Tonampia, not the greatest on attack, and defensively can be, a little bit all over the place too. So I'm interested to see how Young Tonampia is going to go tonight against this Australian team with how fluent their attack is. 5'8" wide Stephen Crichton goes in there. Well, it's going to be interesting to see him as a ball distributor. And the halfback is Dejan Arce. So a lot of questions to be asked about this spine right now. Stefano Utuakamanu and Junior Bolo are the front rowers. Massive front row pairing there. And then Justin Matamua goes into the hooker department. Wow, I like him at the Tigers, but I didn't think that he was going to get a starting spot here, which is interesting. Luke Chanalua and Cornelia Lemielu are the back rowers, with Keenan Balasia as the lock. Gordon Chancum Tong, Spencer Leniu, Terrell May, and Hylam Lukey are the four interchange, with Royce Hunt as the 18th man replacement. So, solid team for Samoa, absolutely. They've got a decent enough team there. With that being said, it is a very youthful team going forward. They're planning for the future. The World Cup in 2025 in Australia, I think it'll be in New Zealand as well. Down here in the Southern Hemisphere will be great. So I think New Zealand are actually trying to get all of the games there, to be completely honest with you, which would be great if they mix it up with Samoa and also Tonga and Fiji. Papua New Guinea would be great if they did that. But I'm not too sure. But yeah, so Suala'auvi Fa'alongo, very young. Okay with Taulangi, Tungo, Brian To'o. Young To'omapia is a bit weird. I guess they're just trying to utilise his first name of Young. Dejan Arce is quite a youthful prospect. And Stephen Crichton to the 5'8" is an interesting choice. But they don't really... The islands never really have great halves. This is what I will say to you. The islands never really have great halves. That's Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Papua New Guinea. The halves are usually a bit of an issue. Front rowers you love. Justin Matamua, obviously incredibly useful product coming there through the hooker department. And then the 13, obviously, Kina Palasia had a great season with the Brisbane Broncos, is now at the Gold Coast Titans, though. So, the Samoan team is going very, very young. Australia's tinkering, but it's like tinkering with Australia doesn't really matter because you're missing out on Nathan Cleary for Cherry Evans. You know what I'm saying? And there's still plenty of options to come after that. You know, you could even put Benny Hunt into there and then Harry Grant into that number 9. You know, there's so many, Damien Cook on the bench. There's so many options with Australia that you don't really care what team they put out because you know they're going to have a good team. It's just as simple as that. While Samoa and the islands and whatnot do need to get it right. They need to really, really get it right, man. But anyway, we got half an hour now until the game does kick off, guys. Obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you are new around here. We really do appreciate you. We're on our way to 25k now, so slap that like button down, subscribe, and let's get into it. Let's get into it. Fella Augaina Fulu says, let's go Toa. Get around Toa Samoa. Get around Toa Samoa. I don't know what that was. Malcolm said, not you, fellow, it was somebody else. Malcolm says Australia. Scott Gallardo says Australia is going to win. Yeah, you'd expect so, mate. You'd expect that they would win. Australia have just won in the women's game. Actually, I think it's 16-10 against the New Zealanders, which is the same score that Australia beat New Zealand by in the men's in the World Cup. So quite funny that. But no, it's good. The Kiwi Ferns have adjusted that World Cup result because the World Cup result, the Kiwi Ferns got absolutely slaughtered. They got absolutely slaughtered. I think 52-4 or something like that. What was it? 54-4 was the final score in the World Cup. So for Australia to win 54-4 there, but only win 16-10 in this tournament, shows some real good progress there for the Kiwi side, which is really impressive. So you love to see that. You do. You love to see that. Biz of Lads, cheers for streaming. It's lad and I've got a killer sunburn. Mate, I'm always streaming, mate. I'm always rocking and rolling. You know, I was about to stream the women's game, but I just couldn't do it today. I had a really rough day. But, you know, we're still moving and grooving, babe. We're still moving and grooving. Skills is awesome, says Australia all day. Yeah, they really should be winning, man. They really should be winning, man. They should be winning pretty easily, you'd expect. Hey man, cheers for doing this game tonight. I'm going to be doing all the games. All the games. We've got Papua New Guinea versus Cook Islands tomorrow, and then next week we have bada bing, bada boom. On next week we have the Kiwis taking on Samoa, and then Fiji Bati taking on the Cook Islands, and then in week 3 we'll have the Kangaroos taking on the Kiwis, and Papua New Guinea taking on Fiji. So 2 big matches that weekend, and then there is the final, which is, I believe, the 2 best teams in the group going against each other again. I don't think that you play the other side. It would be great if, say, Australia took on Papua New Guinea or Fiji, but I think it's just, say, Australia versus New Zealand. If they come first and second, Australia play New Zealand again, and same thing goes with the other group as well, which would be on the Sunday. So, yeah, it should be a really interesting tournament. You know, it's going to be interesting. I do think Australia should really come out on top, but it should be an interesting tournament. Mitchell with the $8 redo donation. Appreciate your brother. Says this Samoan spine is all over the shop. It is, but it's got a direction. It's deliberately done to make it young, youthful, and for the future. They're testing their luck out with Matamua, Suola'auvi, Longo, and Daytonasi, and Stephen Crichton is just kind of in there to, I guess, see if he can be that ball distributor 5/8. Because the halves are not really ever that great. They had Anthony Milford in the halves throughout the World Cup, and I think they had Chanel Harris-Tavita. I guess Harris-Tavita comes back next season, but Anthony Milford is done, realistically. So they have to test something out. There's nobody else really there. I guess you could look at... You can't really look at anybody else unless you put Good and Chen Kum Tong there, or Justin Matamua there. There's nobody else that you can really look towards playing that 6 for then... Unless you put Suela Falonga there, but he's a fullback. I don't know, man. It's a really difficult situation with Samoa. So they need to fix that 5/8 setup. But I guess in future, if Stephen Crichton does not work out in this game, they could put him back to the centres, take Young Tom PSA, see you later, put Chanel Harris-Tavita back in, and put, obviously, maybe Dejan Arce to the 6 and Harris-Tavita to the 7. Maybe that could work. I'm not too sure. Just kind of throwing things around there. Bizza Lab with the $8 redo donation. Appreciate your brother. Says Australia has the bigger opportunity to win, but this Samoan team looks like they are on the come up and they look a bit dangerous, I reckon. Look, appreciate you for your donation. Disagree for now, though. Disagree for now. I said in 2020 that Samoa were going to overtake Tonga. I was correct. Samoa did overtake Tonga. Started to wobble a little bit after that first game of the tournament, where Samoa got absolutely rocked by England, but they turned that one around pretty quickly there. Look, impressed with Samoa's resurgence. It'd be great for them to, for their sake, they would love to get Tina Fa'asuamaleaui back. They would like to get a couple of these guys, maybe even in New Zealand, who could qualify for them. Maybe Hamiso as well. I think Hamiso... Does Hamiso qualify? I think he does, doesn't he? Who played for Samoa in the World Cup? I swear... I'm going to have a quick little look-ski here. Obviously, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. I'm going to quickly have a look at this World Cup. I feel like Hamiso might have played, did he? I feel like he might have played. No. Where am I thinking? Where am I thinking Hamiso Tabuai-Fidow has played? Where am I thinking? Did he change teams, or did he just not get selected for that Australia team? Maybe. I really can't remember. I really cannot remember. I feel like he's played somewhere else though. Yeah, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. He definitely didn't play in that World Cup for any other team. But yeah, I don't know why I'm thinking that. I really don't know why I'm thinking that. What up, Docs? What do you think of the time? So Hammer did play for Samoa. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Full-Time Stories. Hammer did play for Samoa. So I wasn't going crazy. That's great. That's great. I wasn't going crazy. But yeah, Biz, I'd like to think, give it a few years, man. Give it a few years. They're deliberately planning for the... they're very deliberately planning for the World Cup in 2025, in my opinion. In regards to the Tonga lineup, what up, Docs? Let's go have it. Tonga doesn't have a lineup yet. What are you talking about? Tonga won't have a lineup until next Tuesday. There is no Tonga lineup until next Tuesday. It always happens the week of on Tuesday, and that's on Sunday the 22nd of October. So next Sunday, so this Tuesday is when the Tongan lineup will be announced. Full-Time Story says, this from the previous stream, but yeah, Olam and for family reasons lost 2 members of his family in the same week, and Edwin serving a 1-match ban. Oh, there you go. Well, Olam was still on the extended reserves. He was still there, but fair enough. Fair enough. Brighton says, cheers for the stream, BK. How do you rate our centre pairing? Brighton, much love, man. I know this is the first time since. I've been waiting for you, so I could say much love, bruh. But you buddy, you do is. You just disappear in that. No, not going to make that joke. But yeah, look, our centre pairing is a little bit interesting, right? To be fair, Hamiso and Katoni. Hamiso obviously knows what to do. Katoni, I do worry about Katoni. One, he was apparently all in for Tonga just a few years ago, and now he's all in for Australia. Like, come on, bro. Like, I get what he's come out and said, but in the same sense, like, please, you're coming to Australia because you want to get that dollar. That dollar bill, y'all. That's kind of why he's doing it. But I look forward to seeing him. I thought he was going to be a much better player than he's become. He is still a solid player for the Brisbane Broncos for sure, but he hasn't gotten to the level that I thought that he would get to just yet. He just hasn't got there just yet, in my opinion. Zed says, I think Papua New Guinea will beat Cook Islands tomorrow. Thank you, Sherlock. Thank you, Sherlock Zed. Thank you, Sherlock Zed. Slapper says 50 plus. I think it's possible. I think, unfortunately, it is possible. Star Wars Fanboy says, I would have tipped a close score, but I saw a certain man in the number 4, so I think you know who I'm tipping. A certain man in the number 4? Oh, young Donovan Bayer. Gee whiz. Leave him alone, but don't leave him alone. What up, Doxers? That's right, the Tongan lineup. Yeah, they haven't let their lineup out yet. Dava Parasi says, as Australian, I think the score might be 26-24 Samoa win, in my opinion. You are not Australian, my guy, because if you were Australian, 1, you would know Australia wins this game, and 2, I'm sorry, but I just don't believe you. I just don't believe you. Guys, Samoa should not be coming into this game expecting to win. They should not be coming into this game expecting to win. Like, for example, I'll go into their odds. You want me to go into their odds for you? There's a reason why their odds are like this. Don't come into this game expecting to win. It's just not something you should be doing. This team is being deliberately defined for the future. They are 13-1 to win. 13-1. Australia is $1.03. Samoa is $13 to win. You've got Tedesco going up against Fa'alongo. Fa'alongo's played 1 NRL game with Tedesco, who's played Origin, won the NRL, won a World Cup. Difference. The wingers, Edwards, Cobbo, compared to Brian Toa and Murray Talangi. Love that comparison. Samoa probably win out in that comparison. They do win out in that comparison, in my opinion. Stags and Hamisa Tabuafadoda to Isaac Tungo and Young Tonopia. Taking the centres there of Australia every day of the week. Munster going up against Stephen Crichton. Crichton's not even a 5'8". Munster is the best 5'8" in the business. That is well and truly in favour of Munster. Cherry Evans versus Dayton Arcee, please. That is well and truly in favour of Daly Cherry Evans over Dayton Arcee. It's just as simple as that. Front rowers, Tino and Payne Haas against Utukamanu and Junior Polo. Whilst that's great forwards, Payne Haas and Tino Fa'asu-Malawi are two of the top 3 front rowers in the game. Ben Hunt versus Justin Matamua. Ben Hunt absolutely skyrockets on the top of Matamua. It skyrockets because Matamua hasn't even played an NRL game yet, I don't believe, for the Tigers. And for the Tigers. Cameron Murray, Liam Martin up against Luciano Leilua and Kennedy Lamielu. While that's an okay back row, Australia, Liam Martin, Cameron Murray, slaughter that back row. And then the 13 of Isaiah Yeo versus Kina Palasia. Palasia will try hard, but it's no Isaiah Yeo. And then look at the bench. Harry Grant, Lindsay Collins, Patrick Carrigan, Ruben Cotter, got up against Gordon Chan Kum Tong, Spencer Leniu, Terrell Main, Hyland Lukey. Australia absolutely shit on that bench. Shit on that bench. So you can't tell me you're Australian and saying that you think Samoa will win because you're not looking at the team lineups. You're not looking at the fact that Samoa aren't planning to win this game. No, there's no chance. I'm sorry, Deva, but I've got no chance for Samoa to win this game tonight. I'm sorry. I know you're going to hate this because I know you're not Australian. I know you're lying. But there is no chance. I'm sorry, but it shouldn't be happening. If it does happen, it'll be one of the biggest results that I've ever seen. It will be the biggest upset I've ever seen. Can it happen? There's 1 in 10 chance, but Samoa are not coming into this game expecting to win. They're not coming into this game expecting to win. Slapper says Stags better not fold like the grand final. Fantasy Football Guy says simply won't happen. It just won't happen, you know what I'm saying? Like, again, it'd be great for the game if Samoa won this game, but they're not coming into this game prepared and playing for, to make it. They're not. They're just not coming into it planning to make this, to plan to win it. Hey, the Deva. Bigger upset than Tigers versus Panthers? Yes. Yeah, this would be a bigger upset than Tigers versus Panthers, Sal's fanboy. If Samoa were able to beat Australia, this would be a bigger upset than Tigers versus Panthers. It could honestly be the biggest upset in the history of the game. With the 2-team lineups, with the fact that the last time the Kangaroos played Samoa, they beat them very, very well. Like, very well. What was the World Cup score? Wasn't it like 40-something? What was it? Rugby League World Cup. It was 30-10. Very, very well. Right, and that was with a much better Samoa lineup than they have out there today. They had Suoliti, they had Stephen Crichton as centres where he's meant to be, Brian To'o, Jerome Luai, Tim Lafai was solid as well, Tanner May. They had, Jerome Luai, Anthony Milford, so, Junior Bolo, Channel Harris was actually the 9. So I forgot Jerome Luai was 5'8", but obviously he's injured. So, things were better then, and that's the thing with Samoa. Like, if they had that team lineup, maybe they could push and maybe they could give it a real solid crack, but they don't have that team lineup and they're going for the youth, considering Luai is out. Pisses says, the praise that Tonga and Samoa are doing for these Rugby League test matches is just awesome. Wish that Fiji could do the same, especially with their team playing the Rugby World Cup quarterfinals. I think that the harsh thing, though, is that obviously that's being done at a terrible time slot. A terrible, terrible time slot. I can guarantee you that there was a lot of Samoans and Tongans who did watch the World Cup, and there was a lot of Papua New Guineas who did watch it, but it's not as much as there is now. Like, this is obviously at a great time slot, right? This is at 7:10 p.m. Queensland time, 8:10 p.m. New South Wales time. So there's a great time slot now and a lot more added interest, I guess. If the World Cup be absolutely massive, but for the time being, this is... it's great to see them get around their teams. But Fiji, that's in France. That Rugby World Cup is in France. Really tough time slot. When do they play? Are they the 3 a.m. game on Monday? Or are they the 1 a.m.? Or are they the 5 a.m.? Hold on. Fiji Rugby. What time do they play? They play at 1 a.m. against England on Monday. So, very, very tough to see that kind of stuff happening. But I get what you're saying. Pieces says, anyway, go Toa Samoa. Let's go, my Pacific brothers. Good luck, man. Good luck. Salvas fan places 30-10. Brighton says Cotter and Carrigan off the bench. Gee whiz. Yeah, it just shows the depth this Australian side has. It just shows the depth that they have as a whole. Brimdale Millionaire says Australia 50, Samoa 8. Yeah, I could see someone like that. She was, how do the finals work? They played 2 games between the 2 top sides on each thing. I'm pretty certain that it's just Australia, New Zealand, and Samoa, and then say Australia come first, New Zealand comes second, and Samoa comes third, I'm pretty certain the final is just straight up Australia versus New Zealand again. I'm pretty certain that's how it works. If it's not, it'd be great because it'd be Australia versus whoever wins out of Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and Cook Islands, which I'd assume would be Papua New Guinea. It'd be great if it was first versus first, so Australia versus, say, Papua New Guinea, and then second versus second, so, say, New Zealand versus Fiji. That'd be fantastic, but I don't think it's like that. I'm pretty certain it's not like that. Spencer GM says Titans win Spring 2024. Not worried at all, bro. Like, you can talk your shit, but not worried at all. Malcolm says, unsurprising poll, Roos should win, but anything possible. Yeah, Australia should win pretty easily. Australia should win. Brian says, Grant Collins, Carrigan and Cotter, that bench is unfair. The bench is ridiculous. That's 4 of the best players in the game, man. This is the thing when someone comes in and says, oh, yeah, Samoa's going to win. Good luck. If Samoa wins this game, it would be an absolute miracle. It would be an absolute miracle. There's a lads that don't get the chat. Yeah, no, look. Guys, you're going to get those kind of people, right? The best thing that they've got in their life is to talk shit. I can see he's a Broncos fan. Enjoy the choke, baby. Sorry, Brighton, but you've got your little Broncos mate there. Hey, Spencer, enjoy the choke, baby. Oh, man, you're up by 14, 16 points in a grand final and lost, buddy. Oh, no. I guess winning grand finals isn't for everyone, man. Obviously, we don't know how to win one, but at least we don't choke them away. We choke regular season games away, but you choked the grand final away. Enjoy that one, Spencer. Muppet. I never want to hear a Broncos fan ever say that Titans choke ever again, by the way. You've choked 2 grand finals in the last 8 years. Brighton says to Simulates, hey man, blame your mate Spencer. He supports the team. There's a nice little full-time story says Ruben Cotter reminds me of Neville Costigan. Not very big for a 4, but solid in hit-ups and tackles. Ruben Cotter's better than Neville Costigan, though. Ruben Cotter's better than Neville Costigan. Someone says, might as well just put the Queensland team in for Australia. You may as well, man. You may as well. Business lads, I'm a Broncos fan. Well, you can blame Spencer for that one. Malcolm says, I cleaned the Ram Ranch for the stream. You own Ram Ranch. He's gone now, mate. Don't worry. Don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. Scotty T says, when's Tonga and England playing? Tonga and England play next Sunday at 1 a.m, I think it is. I think it's next Sunday at 1 a.m. It's an early one. It is an early one. Let's go have a look. Internationals. We've got 10 minutes to go until, or 15 minutes to go until kickoff, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. 11:30 p.m. next Sunday. 11:30 p.m. next Sunday in St. Helens, and then on Saturday at 11:30 p.m. the next week, and then on Sunday at 12:30 a.m. The week after that. So 3 weeks of internationals in between Tonga and England. But I think that Tonga did that before the Pacific Championships were designed, so they'd be spewing right now. They'd be absolutely spewing. Australia by 78. I love it. I love it, Daz. I love it. Kangaroos debutantes. Dylan Edwards with the 2. Hamisa Tabai-Fado with the 3. Tony Stagg with the 4. And someone come up with the 5. The entire back line is debutantes. Wow, we. Sony starts, why wasn't Tonga in this tournament? Because they decided to go and make a international series with England. They decided to go and do the international series with England, and that was before anything was organised. A bit silly on their behalf, but in the same sense, that's all in hindsight. They didn't know this was going to happen. I'm pretty certain that this is going to go ahead next year again, and Tonga will be involved. Should we say, should time out for 18 minutes? What do you mean should time out for 18 minutes? Time who out for 18 minutes? Who are we timing out for 18 minutes? But yeah, look, it would have been great to see Tonga in this tournament, but I do think that Tonga's a weird one, man. They kind of feel like, yeah, Tonga's a weird one. I don't really know where they are at as a team right now. They're not what they looked like they were building towards. They're not, but they're still a good team. But they're not what they're looking like they were building towards. Highlights this trifecta: Australian rugby, cricket, and league. What do you mean? I don't know what that means. As in, what do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Mitchell says, as if they have all 3 games in England, 1 game is bad enough. Yeah, well, it's like a, Great Britain series. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those. Shui says, the Bronx fan, they choked the 18-point lead. Yes, 18 minutes. Yeah, fair enough. Full-time Story says, if it was up to me, I'd have Lebanon take the place of Tonga. Why? We've got 6 teams. If we had another team, we'd have to add another team in. That makes no sense. Why would you do that? Putting Lebanon in makes absolutely no sense. You've got Australia, you've got Samoa, New Zealand, that's 3. And then you've got Papua New Guinea, Fiji, and Cook Islands, that's 3. So why are we adding in another team to replace Tonga? Because if you added in Tonga, then you'd have to probably look at adding in... You basically got a World Cup at that point. But you're obviously doing it, you do 4 teams, like a rugby championship in a way, for the Pacific Championship. So you do Australia, Samoa, Tonga, New Zealand, and then on the other side you have Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Cook Islands, and who's another one in this area? Jeez. You don't have much to pick from, man. You don't have much to pick from because, yeah, so Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, and like Niue. Does Niue have a team? I don't know, man. I don't know. Bruno Millionaires is just chucking France too. Yeah, but that's a bit weird then. You're basically Tahiti. Surely Tahiti does not have an international rugby league team. Surely. Does anyone qualify Tahiti Rugby League? Does Tahiti have a rugby league team? Oh no, Tahiti has a national rugby union team. Rugby League Tahiti, here we go, on game day. Alright, find your league. Browse through our sports index to find clubs. No. So that doesn't help. Tahiti, Papite Rugby Club. I think they're rugby union. They've got 4K likes. They're just rugby union. Tahiti National Rugby League team. Here we go. On the Academic Accelerator website. Are you sure? I don't think this is legit. I'm going to get off there before it gives me a virus. I'm going to say that. Good to see Max Verstappen carry the Netherlands with a 58-18 win. Didn't even know they played league. The Netherlands, gee whiz, rugby league. It's surprising to see in Europe, but they do play it. They do play it. By the way, guys, I've got 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go until kickoff. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Mitchell says, yes, let's add in Lebanon and Pacific Championship. That's why I was trying to think. I was trying to think of another team, but you got Tonga, Samoa, Australia, and New Zealand. So there's 4, and then the other one is Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands. And there's nobody else. Unless Niue has a team. Or you get the Americans to play for American Samoa. Maybe you do that. Maybe you do that. And back as I say, how's it going? Had a rough day, man. We're cracking on here for a big game tonight. We're cracking on here. And I'm also 6 days into my fitness routine that you guys will see on BKR Travel. If you haven't subscribed to BKR Travel yet on YouTube, go and do that. And on Instagram, obviously. You get around it. Bringing up Millionaires is too pert of a team. Yeah, Jay Hayes is the coach. Jay says, add a second Kiwi team. So we're going to have a North Island and a South Island team, are we? Is that what we do? Unless you're talking about the NRL. If you're talking about the NRL, I actually would love a second New Zealand team. Because Warriors fans are interesting, right? Because Kiwis in the South Island, when the Warriors are not doing well, will say the Auckland Warriors as an insult to say they represent their, not us. Right? So, but then when they make the preliminary finals, everyone in New Zealand gets behind the New Zealand Warriors now, not the Auckland Warriors. So if you gave the South Island a team to stop complaining about Auckland Warriors when they're not good and jumping on the wagon when they're, good, it'd actually be really good for the rivalry. It would actually be really good for the rivalry. But it's your member for 25 months. Get around. It says Payne Haas and Val Holmes, anytime try scorer. Val Holmes? What? Val Holmes not playing, you muppet. He's suspended. Can we time him out? He's obviously talking shit. So guys, what's the best NRL Grand Final? Best NRL Grand Final, I would go as far to say either this year, as a whole, 2016, as a moment, 2015, but as a whole, taken in the entirety of the game, 2016 and this year. Brighton says second New Zealand team is the 18th is the go. Is the go. It is the go. It is the go. Slapper says bet's already dead. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just realised that was Blitzy. I didn't realise I said time out. I didn't realise. Should do weekly fitness fits on BK Travel. Stewie, we are. We are going to be doing that. It's in 3 weeks, just the first one. I want to be comfortable with my body before I put my body out there. My previous body. I needed to get fit and healthy, right? So I've been, cracking on straight. 6 days now. We'll keep on moving. I've got the videos. We're doing the Instagram on BK Travel. We're pretty motivated, man. And we've given up a few things as well that you'll see. Given up a few things as well. Fancy Football Guy says 2016 was underrated. 2016 is possibly all round one of the greatest grand finals of all time, if not the greatest. It was defensive. It had great plays. It had just unreal. It came down to the wire. Everything about it was brilliant. It was brilliant. But people don't like it because it was low scoring. Dad's mate for 17 months says, I'm going to look like The Rock after this fitness thing, mate. The Rock looks like me. The Rock looks like me. Something says, did you give up the Coke Zero? No, I don't drink it all the time now, though. But I do have one per night, just like as a reward. Because it is keto. You can drink Coke. It is keto. But I was going through like a bottle, man. I was going through like liters. Now I'll have like one can a night. Obviously it's not healthy for you, but you do need to kind of reward yourself. Otherwise, you'll put yourself in the shitter. And you'll not be able to focus. You have to be able to give yourself some kind of reward until you don't need to, and then when you don't need to, then you can give it up. Fancy football, I can tell you right now, Coke Zero was not the hardest thing I had to give up though, and sacrifice. Prima Dog Millionaire says 2015 was mid until the last 10 minutes. Agreed, absolutely, 100%. 100%. Andrew Backhouse says, I love it, motivational speeches. I'm also going for walks. Oh, good. Oh, so the Instagram is motivating you. Good stuff, man. I love it. I love it. There's plenty more to come. Don't you worry. We planned a whole thing for BKR Travel, the YouTube channel as well. Jesse says 2023 was a great grand final, I reckon. I would nearly put it as the best grand final. I nearly would. I think it is. Because you had everything. You had a quality Broncos side. You had a quality Panthers side. You had a massive comeback. You had plenty of points, but you also had good defense in the game too. You had a ripping atmosphere. You had just a ripping time. Like, it was a brilliant game of rugby league. So I would nearly go as far to say 2023 was the greatest grand final of all time, yeah. What Up Doc says, should have had Tonga in this Pacific Cup, to be honest. It's their fault. They chose to play England, man. They're the ones who chose to play England. They're the ones who decided to go and do it. We didn't force them to. They organised the England series before we did the Pacific Championship. They don't have the names in the back this year. Oh, that's weird. But Millionaire says 2023 is the best thanks to the Broncos and a Chin Boy masterclass. And look at the individual performances. Ezra Mam hat trick. You had Reese's Pieces choking it up. You had Nathan Cleary being Nathan Cleary. You just had such an unbelievable game there overall. Some says poor Mammy's the only Bronco I felt sorry for. Yeah, he's got an ego though, so it doesn't really matter. But yes, you do feel sorry for someone who has played as quality as they did in that game and lost. But then again, look at the Titans in the NRLW. Jamie Chapman scored 3 tries in our game. She scored 3 tries in our game, and we lost. Adam G did a swell job keeping the whistle out of his mouth too. Yeah, everything came together. Everything came together for that grand final, and it was the grand final we all deserved. And I said, as you watched in the vlog, if Broncos win this game, they deserve it. They do. And they would have, but they didn't. What Up, Doc says 2016 grand final going to be top 3. I genuinely would nearly say it's number 2. I would genuinely say it's second behind probably this year. I don't rate that Cowboys Broncos game as highly as people imagine. It's just the last 5 minutes was incredible. I feel Grant Atkins is an underrated ref. I think Adam G is the most underrated ref, and it's great that he got his commendations. But it proves that if you do a good job refereeing, you will not get hate. It's as simple as that. That's what that grand final proved. It proved that people are right, actually. People complaining for a legitimate reason. You referee a quality performance, and guess what? You're going to get the commendations for it. But Australian versus Samoa is about to happen here, guys. About to the national anthems of both these two teams. Obviously, hit that like button and subscribe. Give us some score predictions in the chat right now. Give us some score predictions. Brighton says, give him the Origin gig. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Jesus, the ref was brilliant in that grand final. Yeah, he was. It was great that we didn't have to watch anyone seriously complain. We saw a couple of Broncos fans complaining, but it wasn't for anything legitimate. They were just trying to throw anything that sticks. It just didn't work. And Jay's just dropped the link to the game. Andrew Baggett says, I watch them because I struggle with that discipline side of things, so you're motivating. It's all about discipline, man. It's all about discipline. So it's a 69-2 to Australia. We love it. We love it. Stuart says, can't feel bad for a Bronx fan, honestly. I felt bad for my mate Adam and Brighton, but besides that, don't really care. Jesse says, potential blowout. Absolutely. 24-14, sadly. I think it'll be higher scoring than that, man. Shuey says, Brighton, give anyone the Origin and Grand Final keep besides Klein. Bingo. Absolutely. So we're just doing the welcome to country right now. Obviously, been a big day in Australia. We obviously had the polling that was open today. Do not get into politics in this chat. But it was a big day in regards to the Indigenous vote. Pretty crazy. Deva, are you ready to stop pretending like you're not Samoan anymore, Deva? Because you wish you're Australian, brother. You wish. Anyone who comes in saying, I'm from Australia, but I reckon Samoa wins, either has no idea what they're talking about, or they're just simply not Australian. They're Samoan, trying to pretend that there's a chance. Blake Ellis says, Critter had such an underrated performance. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's brilliant. Slubber says, G surely gets the Origin games now. You'd hope so. Alright, so they got the national anthem Samoan right now. Desmond says, San sing. I'm not actually Samoan. Desmond, I'm not actually Samoan. Do you like the look of the Samoan team? I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It's youthful. It's young. You know, it's young. There's a lot to still do. There is a lot to still do, but they know that too. Maybe it says people do blame Reynolds for that loss because of his kicking from the dropout. He kept on kicking short. Yeah, no, we know, mate. Don't you worry. We know. We know. What time is it in Samoa right now? Is it later? Is it like 9 p.m? It might be 10 p.m. Time in Samoa. I'm going to be in Fiji in about 2-3 weeks. 3 weeks, I think. Time in Samoa, 10 to 6 p.m. Yeah, so 3 hours. Jeez, that's going to screw me time-wise for these games when I'm there in 3 weeks. Shame that them Cleary is out for Samoa. Oh, boy. Alright, so that's the national anthem of Samoa now. And then we get into the Australians. Oh, let us rejoice. Come on, sing it. You have to sing it now. 64% of people have voted for Australia. Probably should be more, to be fair. Because they love Chogan. They did love Chogan, shall we? The old Broncos. They do. So let us rejoice. King Tanamai is linked to watch the game. Just check out the link that Jay Hayes is dropping. Jay Hayes is a moderator here. He'll drop you the link to the game. Zach says, how many blokes do you reckon Reynolds blocked on Insta after that final? Well, he's had me blocked for about 5 months now, so it wasn't me, because I was already blocked. I was already blocked, my friend. 10 better than us, we know that. Fantasy football guys went to high school with him than Cleary, did you? Did you really? Is that right? Is that right? Will Cleary be back at all for this Pacific Cup? I don't think he will, Brighton. Even if he was healthy, he'd probably give it a rest, you know. Cherry Evans on the way out for his career in the next couple of years. Cleary's going to be there. Cleary, he still needs to prove himself in the Origin arena. Cleary will be an immortal if he can prove himself in the Origin arena. He's won a World Cup. He's won Origin, but he hasn't proven himself in Origin. He needs to do that. He needs to win this year. He needs to win this next coming year. It's just as simple as that, in my personal opinion. Because otherwise he's going to be known as an Origin choker, and you don't want that. JCF says Kangas need some youth for experience. No, the Kangaroos are in a fine position, man. They're in a fine position. Their entire backline is debutants, man. Tony Staggs, Dylan Edwards, Selwyn Cobbo, and Hamisi Tabuai-Fidow. They're all debutants for Australia. Absolutely, Kummel. You're going to live stream the PNG versus Cook Islands tomorrow? Absolutely, man. We'll be here for every Pacific Nations Pacific Cup and the other one as well. We'll be for all of them. Australia, Papua New Guinea, you name it, we'll be there for every game. Deva Perez says I was born on the Gold Coast. Well, yeah, that's really coincidental, isn't it, Deva? Shoots Zach less than Walsh. Oh, no. Busy lads have found Australia fair. Someone says Cleary needs to be involved in the dynasty. Kind of is, man. Panthers are a dynasty at this point, bro. Is it Sivatau or Sipitau? Which one is Tonga? Which one is Samoa? I think this is Siva. Sivatau. Is that what the Samoan one is? Junabolo leading it from the middle. Cleary's 20 minutes performance was probably the best halfback performance I've seen. That 20 minutes was probably the best 20 minutes you've ever seen from anybody. Is it Sivatau? I'm going to wait for the chat to say it. Big Junabolo in the middle. How good is that? Game 3 at Suncorp next year. Big test for Cleary. Wow, it is at Game 3 at Suncorp. Wowee. Wowee. Siva. So it is Sivatau. Yeah, I was right. Sippy is Tongan. King Tanamais is coming, Brandon, a real link. The one that Jay Hayes is about to drop, he was just joking before. The next one he's about to drop is the real one. Dasmay says, Tigers also a dynasty. Come on now, missing finals for 12 years. Impressive to be that shit for that long. You are correct, Daz. I'm not going to lie. You are kind of correct there, man. You are kind of correct. Real one. Brian Dottle looks like a madman. Look at him go. Look at him go. He's Stephen Crichton. Why is he lifting his pants, though? No one else is lifting their pants. You gotta love it, though. Bob James says thanks. No worry, Bobby. No worry, we'll see you soon. Edwards man of the match. Blake Gullah says, you wish, man. A winger's not going to be getting a man of the match. I think a man of the match will probably go to Cherry Evans. He's been that good. Man of the match is probably going to go to Cherry Evans. He's been that good this season. I think he'll just lead this team around. Are they saying Toso Mano Samoa? As in, like, go Mano Samoa? Is Toso go in Samoan as well? I really don't know the language. But Toso in Fijian is obviously go. I was just listening to their See What Thou, and it sounded like that. I'm wishing that I can dream. There's no way you bet on Dylan Edwards on the wing to get the man of the match. No, Hines should not have gotten a run with the way this team is. Hines is a good player, but no. Lindsay Collins, man of the match. Yeah, I'm going to go Cherry Evans. I think that he'll put some order to the sword. Edwards is new to playing for Australia. To be early to call him man of the match, in my opinion. Got nothing to do with it. Just got to do with the fact that he is on the wing. Blake Cutler says, no, I didn't. I do have him 2 or more tries, though. I can see that. I can see anyone really scoring 2 or more tries. Haas, man of the match. Haas never really does it. Yeah, Hines and Sanders, I wouldn't mind that, Slava. Haas never really has proven himself on international or domestic level. Domestic level he has with NRL, but not with New South Wales and not with Australia. So, you know, Payne Haas does have a bit to prove. But next week or the week after that is the real big test for the forwards when they take on New Zealand, who have Moses Leota, James Fisher-Harris, Joe Tarpany. You know, they've got Britton Okora. They've got a really good team there. Well, really good forwards. Australia should still put away that New Zealand team, but New Zealand are a good team. When was the last time that New Zealand actually beat Australia? It's a good question, actually. It's probably been a while. It's probably been a while, to be honest with you. Critter man of the match on a losing side. No, I don't think you're going to be able to beat anyone from this Australian side. 2018 was the last time Australia lost to New Zealand. Alright, kickoff is about to happen here, guys. We are about to get kicked off. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We are about to rock and roll, baby. Samoa kicking it off to Australia. Crazy. There's not many people in attendance, to be fair. Probably about maybe 20k. Cherry Evans will get off to 10 my boy. And he'll get this ball to the 10 metres. He'll get this ball to the 10. Get around the big Tino. Big Tino. We love him. Alright, they'll now get this ball out to the 20. Fatima says, Jay, I really enjoyed the game. The words meant so much. Words meant so much to... meant so much too. I didn't read the context there. Cameron Murray, 4 tackle, will get this ball out to the 40. I think I with that profile picture. Yeah, Superguy does need help. Some serious help. 40-20 attempt here from Australia. And it will go to the 10. So, Sualaovi Fatlongo will bring this ball out and get absolutely annihilated by Dylan Edwards there. Big bowl. Big bowl, baby. Andrew Backhouse is the lob attendance since it's Australia's first game since 18. I think it's just like a tournament that's great. People are happy to watch it at home, I reckon. Yeah, people are pretty happy to watch it at home. If it was a World Cup, it'd be a different story. But, you know, as you can see here, like you'll see tomorrow, Papua New Guineans will get around their team. I can tell you that. Holly Edwards looks good in green and gold. Yeah, he does, boy. He does. So 4 tackle here at the 30. Samoa will get this ball to the 40. I'm really looking forward to Kina Palasi having a big game tonight. They give it left-hand side, and Dejan Arce will get this ball into the corner where it should be. Selwyn Cobbo grabs the ball there at the 15. I was about to say Murray Talangi because I'm used to him being there, but he wasn't. He wasn't. Selwyn Cobbo will get this ball to the 25. I would love to see Samoa give it a crack tonight, but I just don't think they will. No one cares about Man United. Yeah, Man United suck. Man United suck. Imagine being a Man United fan. God help you. Cherry Evans here, good run, gives it off to Liam Martin. Really solid run there from Cherry Evans that opened up a little bit of a hole for Liam Martin to get some extra metres. Cherry Evans out to Hunt. Hunt underneath here to Payne Haas. Bit of a slow start here for Australia, and he's lost the ball there, Payne Haas, to Samoa. First attack of the game coming up. First attack of the game coming up, and Samoa with the ball to 40. 0 tackle. Imagine being a Man United and Eels fan. Oh, God help him. Ew. Ugh. What an awful combination. So Payne Haas lost the ball, and now Samoa, it'll be second tackle. They're 35 metres out from the line. I do still struggle to see them scoring today, but I could easily have egg on my face. Chelsea won 3 games in a row. Chelsea are awful. Third tackle here for Samoa. They lose the ball out the back, but they still got it. And Balasia, no, that's Utukamana with the ball, 35 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side off to Crichton. Crichton into the corner. It's a really good... Oh, leave it. It was a really good kick until it wasn't. All right. Keep the chat in regards to rugby league, guys. Keep the chat in regards to rugby league. So, 20 minutes out here. Sal on Cobbo now. We'll get this ball to the 30. My uncle is an Eels, Manu, Minnesota Vikings, and Nets fan. Pray for him. Ugh. But let's keep it rugby league. And that's a penalty to Australia there. Kenan Palasia gives away the penalty. Shining Stars total first try scorer. Honestly, anyone could be first try scorer, to be honest with you, man. Truly, anyone could be first try scorer. There is a lot of opportunity. Jeez, it seems like Toyo's messing up a little bit tonight. Just a little bit. Mitchell with the $8 donation. Appreciate your brother. Says, rookie mistake. Stephen, Tyron, May would never. It would never, Mitchell. Appreciate you for your donation. So, first tackle here for Australia. Their 8 AMAs out. Isaiah Yeo up to Payne Haas, and Haas now. If I'm going to get first try scorer, I'm going to go say Liam Martin. Yeah, I'm going to say Liam Martin there. Second tackle, 10 metres out, right inside to big Tino. Tino to Cherry Evans. Gets the offload away. Lucky it wasn't intercepted, to be fair. And Young Tomaipea, bro. What do you... Penalty. Wow, how have they not called Young Tomaipea for a penalty there? Cherry Evans, he'll go to the right, back underneath here. And they're 8 minutes out of the line. It's international footy, so his name's Tiny May. Yeah, fair enough. Cherry Evans here, 8 meters out. Ben Hunt at the back. That was a really nice play there, actually. Payne Haas. That's a try time, baby, for Payne Haas. And that was just really, really solid there. That was really solid. Ben Hunt with a really nice move. Gave up to Payne Haas. We're going to put Payne Haas on bunda, baby. Beat Payne Haas bunda, but 4-0 there with a kick to come. Yeah, it's a really good start there for Australia. They made a few mistakes early, but they make up for it. 4-0 with a kick to come. Got some cheek action. Definitely got some cheek action there. Nice shape from Yo. Yeah, it was great shape from Yo, but look at the way that Ben Hunt steps around here. That was a really nice dummy. Little goosey. Went forward, passed up to Payne Haas, and then Haas was just way too strong there for Keneli Lemielu and was able to put the ball over the line. That's really strong there because Keneli Lemielu has a good handle on him. He doesn't lose the ball. It's fine. Don't worry. Don't stress, man. Don't stress. You'll get that try there. So 4-0 here to Australia with a kick to come, and they will get 6-0 any moment now. 11 view there. Yeah, but I didn't notice that he was looking directly into the hole of Payne Haas. He was looking directly inside. Hello. I overestimated Samoa. Andrew, I don't understand why people overestimate Samoa. They aren't going into this game with the plan to win. They're going into this game with a plan to develop. Suela Olvi Halongo coming into the fullback tells you everything you need to know. Sim Crichton to the 5'8". Jerome Luai's not playing. Chanel Harris Tavita not playing. They're not even going Milford because they want to go younger. They've got young Tona McDaniel Pia. Jeez, that is a bunda. That is a bunda there from Payne Haas. Someone says the demolishing begins. The demolishing definitely begins, mate. Demolishing definitely begins. Australia should, Australia should definitely take over here. They definitely should take over. So 34 minutes to go here in the first half, and Stephen Crichton will kick this ball down deep. I hope tomorrow's game's good, but it honestly could be a blowout to Papua New Guinea as well. They're building towards the next World Cup. Absolutely, yeah. And especially considering it's 2 years away, you may as well develop talents like Faolongo. May as well. Clock 7, Australia 6. Are we doing this already? But think of this as well. Australia's using their depth talent as well. They don't have Latrell Mitchell in the team, Josh Adokar in the team, Nathan Cleary in the team. There's so much here that they're not even utilising. Tom Trbojevic, but then again, he's always injured. Left-hand side here to Munster. Munster on 4 tackle. Kicks down to the corner here. Dylan Edwards. Where's the bounce? Where's the bounce? Where's the bounce? Over the sideline. That's where the bounce is. Would there be a Tri Nations coming up? I don't know if they're going to do that again, Brighton. I don't think they are. I think they know there's more money in Pacific games rather than a Tri Nations between Australia, New Zealand and England. No one's going to give a shit between Australia and England. People care about Australia and New Zealand. But there's more money in Australia versus Samoa, Fiji, Cook Islands, Tonga, Papua New Guinea, New Zealand, all those kind of stuff. There's way more money in having these Pacific Cups, even though these Pacific Cups are basically like a World Cup because that's the only teams that actually are competitive in the World Cup. Now it says, why would someone overestimate Samoa in the first place? Because I think they thought that they were a better team. I don't know. There's reason to think Samoa are a better team than he's lost the ball. There is reason to believe Samoa might be okay. If you didn't watch the World Cup, they would have seen, they made the World Cup final. They're a good team. They still got beaten to a pulp in that World Cup final. They still got beaten to a pulp. Jace is oi. What do you mean oi? Oi what? Scoreboard update? Oh, you mutt, but you didn't tell me to refresh it before. I refresh it now. Gee whiz, Jay. What a silly man you are. That's your job. That's your job to remind us, man. My God. Have a look at him. Only 8 minutes in. Look at that. Deary me. Deary me. So Australia here, 40 minutes out of the line. They'll score you. You watch. Told you 30 minutes ago. You did not. You did not. So right-hand side now, and it's going to be Katoni Staggs. He's away. He's away. Back into Cherry Evans. Knock on, Cherry Evans. And no, knock on Samoa first. Knock on Samoa first. Go movie, man. Yeah, Mr. Foot Fetish. He broke away. Got the ball to Cherry Evans, but it was touched by Samoan first. So it will be a knock on Samoa. But that was really nice there from Katoni. I think he should have backed himself a little bit more. He would have got past Will Alvey far longer. He would have got past him. Oh, geez. Staggs hit his head hard there. But that should tell you how this game's going to go tonight, guys. 10 minutes into the first half. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Fullback did well to just knock that ball. He did, but if Staggs had backed himself, I reckon if he had dummied and then gone, he would have broken away. But yeah, this is terrifying for Samoa. Left-hand side, Munster, Tedesco. This game is going to be a whooping. 6-0, now 10-0, and it's hit to come. James Tedesco, too easy. This game's going to be a whooping, guys. This game's going to be a whooping. Get the spankers out. Get the hand out. You ready to spank? Who's ready to spank? Start spanking. We have a tied game. We have a tied game. It's 10-10 with the clock right now. 10-10 with the clock. Beating the clock by 2. Not yet, they're not. Not yet, they're not, sir. Change the poll to Australia of the clock. Shady proving everyone wrong. Not me, man. I said Tedesco is the answer. Tedesco is the fullback. Don't be silly, man. Don't be silly, man. Gee whiz. Gee whiz. Didn't someone say Haas and Teddy? I did, mate. In an alternate reality. So let's go 17 tests, 12 tries. 10 minutes in. That was off the scrum. That was just simple. Katoni Staggs nearly scored off the first tackle, and then Tedesco has scored the first tackle. So we probably should put Shea versus the clock. But Samoans wouldn't like that, and I understand why they wouldn't. So Staggs is converting here from the wing. Katoni Staggs will miss a kick. Taylor says, I can't wait for every man and his dog to act like rugby league is the only international game with blowouts again. Oh yeah, we'll just pretend like, the Rugby World Cup hasn't just happened. Hold on, let's go have a look at some of these Rugby World Cup results, man. Let's go have a look, man. Oh, wait, 73-0 to New Zealand over Uruguay. Oh, okay, wow. Wow, France, Italy, 60-7. South Africa, Tonga, 49-18. Scotland over Romania, 84-0. Wow. Argentina over Chile, 59-5. Oh, wow. New Zealand over Italy, 96-17. England over Chile, 71-0. 46 to Wales over a team that we don't want to talk about because Eddie Jones is a cat. South Africa beat Romania 76-0. South Africa beat Romania. South Africa beat Romania 76-0. New Zealand beat Namibia 71-3. I'm moving on. I'm not looking at that again. That's just diabolical. With no clearing, no valor, kickers are a bit. How you going? Absolutely. Poor Seb. Oh, yeah. Mate, don't worry. England are all over the shop. 45 minutes out, 4 tackle. Even cricket with some already. Yeah, thanks, mate. Oh, 6 again here for Australia. Tino, fast someone up and go, my boy. Go, big Tino. 25 meters out. 28 meters out, first tackle. Yeah, show is looking like they're going to run rampant. It's currently 12:10 to the clock right now. 12:10 to the clock, but show can take the lead over the clock with a try right now. They go right inside Ben Hunt to Munster. Munster to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans underneath the Liam Martin. And Liam Martin's going to get this ball 5 meters out from the line, third tackle. I honestly think Australia could score with every single touch of the ball tonight. I really do. 5 meters out, Ben Hunt. Off to Tino. Try time, baby, for Tino. 14-0 the kid to come. All right, we're going to change this bowl. Oh, no. Who will win? Australia or the clock? We have to do it, man. We have to do it. Big Tina, what a ripping start of his first 13 minutes of the game he's had. 14-13 right now, the kick to come Australia. Brian says, mate, Tino's been killing his first 12 minutes. Yeah, Tino is the big dog. He's the big dog. You can't stop him. Big Tino. Stars Fanboy says this game has been very back and forth. Yeah, very back and forth between Australia and the clock. The clock is currently tied with Australia, but when Australia make this kick right now, it's about to be 16-14 to Australia with the clock. 10 and half on the same team is not fair. Actual cheat code. This is why when people say, oh, Samoa will have a chance. You didn't read the team list. You don't know what you're talking about. And Stags will make the kick. So it'll be 16-0 here. Sorry, 16-14 to Australia over the clock. Mitchell says that's what happens when you have 2 Tigers playing in the team. Fair enough. And the says, can I change my prediction to 70-16? Where do you see Samoa scoring points? Where? Brian says, you can have Haas. He said, well, we've got Tino. We've got big Tino. You know, no stresses here. No stresses here. People that are voting for the clock are Muppets. Hey, listen, the clock's going to be a good competitor for Australia tonight. It's going to be a very good competitor. Slappers, where's the Samoa bloke that's saying he's Aussie? Oh, no. Slappers gone for his throat. Fair enough, though. Fair enough. All right, so Tino. Jeez, he's been a monster in this first 14. Especially if they keep kicking it straight to him. Zach Hewitt with the $3 dead donation says, to the bloke born in the GC, you still got Samoa. God help him, man. Hey, appreciate the donation. Big Tino again. Third tackle at the 40. Oh, my God. Tino has been incredible. He might be the man of the match tonight. Liam Martin, good strong run to the 45. Fourth tackle. Tino has been a man on a mission in this game. Isaiah Yo, you'll get this ball to the 43. What a disappointing set that didn't score. Fifth tackle now, 44 out. Right-hand side, Sherry Evans whacks that ball up. Good chase here, good chase here. Oh! Valongo slapped by Munster. Slapped by Munster. Edwards on the wing just works, mate. Never going to let you down, mate. He's never going to let you down wherever you play. Play him in the front row. He'll never let you down. Second tackle, right-hand side. Samoa get it out of the right. And they'll get taken down. Isaac Tonga at the 25, third tackle. You don't really look at Tonga being an attacking player. You look at him being an offensive player. Even though he was the one who let the second try in tonight. Second try in. It's actually 8-8 Tino and Payne are Samoan. Tino and Payne. Is Payne part Samoa? Mate, it doesn't surprise me. And that's out in the full. Oh! Samoan Cubbo, hello. You grab the ball with your foot over the line, bro. You don't wait for it. God help ya. Samoan Cubbo, you shit me. We might lose this game now. 16-16. Cubbo, grab the ball with your foot over the line. You don't leave it to chance, mate. Tedesco, look at the man fly. Oh, that was incredible. Was that not the full? No, it was in by about this much. It was in by a decent amount. Samoan Cubbo left it to chance. Like, he has to know to grab that whilst his foot's out. Payne Haas still going here. Payne Haas still going here. Geez, to get past a guy like Palacia. Oh, and he gets the offload away. Payne Haas. That's brilliant footy. Oh, this is brilliant. Munster to the 15. Offloads it to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt here. Cameron Murray. Cameron Murray. That is brilliant football there. Started from Payne Haas. That is incredible footy. 20-0 to Australia with 16 minutes gone. Oh, that is brilliant rugby league. That's champagne footy there, baby. Payne Haas to break, like really just break tackles, get the offload away, and then look at this. Ben Hunt, he'll sneak up to the 50. Payne Haas will just go for a cheeky little run here, goes straight to the 19. And then Palacia doing his best to try and lock him down with the hand on the ball, but he gets away from it, offloads it away to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt straight to the 25. Great pass to Munster. Munster goes down, gets back up, passes it to Ben Hunt. Ben Hunt had to come Murray, and then Murray just too easily gets up the try line, and it'll be 20-0 here with the kick to come. Oh, that was just really, really enjoyable footy to watch. That was really enjoyable footy to watch. Reminds me of Samoa's first World Cup game against the English. Yes, JCF, but Australia are a different beast. But also Samoa have a lot of outs. Everyone's going to love how hard they're going no mercy, as you said. Yeah. Well, right now, Australia is leading 20-18. 20-18. Could be a Haas man of the match. Could be a Haas man of the match. Yeah, but honestly, man, it could be an anyone man of the match. Tino has been incredible. Payne Haas has been incredible. You know, you've had a really good game out of Jerry Evans so far as well. Munster's been very, very solid. It's just been... Oh, stop it, Joe. Stop it. Imagine the scenes, man. Holy hunch. Stags here, going for the conversion to make it 22-0. And my KO is frozen. Love to see it. How good's that? How good's that? Can we not freeze KO? That would be very, very nice if he didn't freeze. I know it's 20-0, and he got the kick, so it is 22-0 here. 22-0. Why is my KO frozen? Oh, okay, cool. I refresh it just as it was unfreezing. Brilliant. How good. How good. We love that from KO. We love that. We love that. Just waiting for it to come up here. Mal, man of the match. Yeah, probably will be Mal. Give it a big Mal Meninga. All right, so short kick and Samoa come up with it. Okay, well, fair enough. You may as well throw it. We're on track for 100, by the way. Yeah, but Australia surely slow down. But Samoa will lose a lot of motivation, so, you know, it's not impossible, but surely Samoa don't give up 100. A horny 100 would be insane. Stephen Crichton taken down, 8 metres out from the line, third tackle. J67 says, I think my prediction of Aussie by 50 will be right. I think everyone and their dog called Australia by 50. Except for men who are apparently born on the Gold Coast. He wishes he was born on the Gold Coast. Left-hand side, they'll go, oh, why is KO freezing? I can't even see. I can't even watch it right now. It's on 0. It's just loading again. I might have to open it up on the old, buddy laptop down here. Oh, no, here we go. Oh. So second tackle here. They're 5 metres out here from the line. They go short. No, not the play there. Not the play there, Matamua. Oh, no, Chan Kum Tung tackled there. Third tackle, throw out. Right-hand side, Palacia passes it all the way over the top into Crichton. Crichton gets slapped down to the 18. Tyrone May would never let this happen. Well, they did still lose 10. They still lost 10 with him in the squad. All right, out to the left. Fa'alongo. Arguably obstruction there, but fifth tackle here. 10 minutes out. Just don't worry about it. They go short side and... Oh, that's going to be a try. That's going to be a try to Samoa. That was actually a good kick there from Luciano Lua. Celebrate. Like, okay, well done. You scored a try. That was actually really nice there from Luciano Lua. That was actually really nice. So, comebacks on, Zach. Comebacks on. Last try wins. That was family. You don't want to say that just yet. So, 22-4 here. We're 20 minutes gone in the first half. Guys, hit that like button and subscribe. This is the thing, right? And I know Broncos fans are going to hate me for this. I don't really give a shit. But Samoan Cobo, I don't think is as good as people try to make him out to be. I really don't. I really don't. Samoan Cobo defensively is not that great. And if you're not giving the ball to him on a platter, He's not doing everything you need him to do in defence. I think there are much better options than Selwyn Cobbo on the wing. I think Selwyn Cobbo has a lot to work on. Look at that. That's just lazy. It was ball watching. Selwyn Cobbo is ball watching there. I don't care that you're up 22-0. You're playing for your spot in this team. Selwyn Cobbo is ball watching. Selwyn Cobbo is ball watching. Cobbo has a mistake in as well. Seb Watson, Cobbo has more than one mistake in him. He tops the leaderboard for mistakes made in the season. Per game. Average. He tops it. Mitchell with the $8 donation to Australia. Rob, appreciate you, Mitchell, for the $8 donation. Just Selwyn Cobbo, man, needs to do better. Selwyn Cobbo, man, needs to do better. That was really lazy there from him. Really, really lazy. They seem to do a lot better than that. Cobbo's overrated. I do believe that, Andrew. I believe that. I think that Cobbo was an unreal talent coming in, but he makes a lot of mistakes and defensively can give it up. Brighton, what are your thoughts on that as a Broncos fan? What are your thoughts? Do you disagree with me? Stephen Crichton will... Good kick, actually. And it says, and praise too much, so he thinks his shit don't stink. Yeah, he's... I don't know. I just don't really believe in him. Reece Walsh would have scored a Hattie by now. Probably, actually, JCF, to be fair. I agree, but then again, Tedesco has scored a try. How come he didn't put his foot over the sideline when the ball was going towards him? I don't even know. That's 2 mistakes from him in this game. 2. Brighton says, you're not wrong, but I can still see him getting picked for Queensland doing well. Well, who are the... Well, look, you've got Cobbo, you got Murray Talangi, you got Phil Sami, who had a great season for... if he wasn't injured, he'd be playing for Samoa in this game, to be fair. Probably in the centres, instead of Young Tomapia. But... who else does Queensland have on the wing department? I'm trying to scan through. I guess they have Loffin now too. But he's too young. He's too young. Who else does Queensland have on the wing? Queensland got Edric Lee. I'm timing you out, Blake. Blake, we'll be seeing you in 5 minutes, mate. Oh, and Oates, I guess, yeah. Xavier Coates as well. So well, that's a good point. But we're timing out Blake Arla for referring to Edric Lee. Fit tackle now for Samoa at the halfway point. Like I said, 20 minutes gone, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Corey Allen is a Queensland hero, Daz, mate. I very much contemplated timing you out then, Daz, but Corey Allen is a Queensland hero. Hey, Selwyn Cobbo caught the ball. 22 metres out from their own line. Cherry Evans gives it off here to Dylan Edwards, and Edwards will be taken down at the 30. Felt? No. No. Allen's a fullback. Allen is a fullback, but you could put him in the centres and you could put him on the wing. So Isaiah Yeo up to Payne Haas. And Payne Haas now, good strong run into the 45. He's played in the wing before. Yeah, Corey Allen can definitely play wing, centre, fullback. I'm pretty certain he can also technically play 5'8". Not well, but he can technically play it. And that's going to be Cameron Murray gets his ball to the 40. Fit tackle. Allen's better than Welsh Queensland fullbacks. You need help. All right, so it will be Munster who whacks that ball up in the air. Good chase through here from Tedesco. Oh, good take by Suola'au Falongo, though. Falongo with a fantastic take under a lot of pressure there from James Tedesco. You got to appreciate that there from the youngster. Oh, mistake there from Samoa. Mistake from Samoa. Murray Talangi, mistake. Great take from the young fella. Yeah, exactly right. That's why you got to develop him. You got to use these games to develop him. We could chuck Pong on the wing. That would be such a waste, eh? It's so hard with Queensland next year, eh? Murray Talangi knocked that ball straight on into Liam Martin. It's so hard for Queensland next year in their fullback department. It got like a Titan situation happening. Reece Walsh, Kalen Ponga. Who do you go with? Who do you go with? And then you've got Corey Allen to add to the equation. You got Corey Allen, you got Reece Walsh, and you've got Kalen Ponga. Who do you go with? First tackle here, 10 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side of Big Tino. The Big Tino. Oh, brilliant offload there from the sexiest man in the business. Ben Hunt now. Oh, to Payne Haas. Big Payne Haas. Give us some voodoo. Give us some voodoo. Oh, penalty. Oh, 6 again it is. It should have been something. They got something. 1 metre out. That was awful from Luciano Leilua. It shows how tired they are. Right hand side off to Cherry Evans. First tackle, gives it off to Stags. Oh, awful defense there from Murray Talangi. Jeez, he's had a really rough last 2 minutes. Showed the ball 5 minutes out of the line. Brinko Lee. Munster kicks a 3 over Tedesco. Dropout coming up. Dropout coming up. You know what? We're going to get rid of this poll. We're going to get rid of this poll. And we're going to say a new poll. Who will be Queensland fullback in 2023? Caelan Ponga, Corey Allen, Reece Walsh. There you go. There you go. Who will be Queensland fullback in 2023? Wow, they've called this as Australia Samoa dropout. That absolutely should have been. Yeah. Jeez, referees are all over the shop. It should be Samoa ball at the 20. No, I'm sorry, but that's unacceptable. You have to make that call in due time. You can't have forever and then change it after you've awarded the dropout. There's no coming back and stopping playing, coming back for it. You have to call it correctly at the time before you allow the kick. And then to talk shit, that is an absolute bullshit call there from the referee. The referee, and I'm not getting angry for Australia, what I'm getting angry at is that he has gone and said, it's Grant Atkins, he has gone and said that they got in contact with him before the kick to stop the kick. He waited for the ball to nearly hit the ground from the kick to come back and call that. This is why we complain, Grant Atkins, because you have no idea what you're doing, mate. You either call it then and there, or you don't call it. It's as simple as that. Really inept. I don't care what the score is. Really inept. This is why we didn't complain with Adam G, because he knows what he's doing. You obviously don't know what you're doing. This is why we complain. And it's a knock on from Samoa. Truly, Sabah says, come on Australia Kangaroos, we got this. Oh, we'll win this easy. Dayman says, please just clone old mate ref from the grand final and get him to ref every game. It's not that rocket science, though. It's not rocket science. And don't lie to us as if we believe that the bunker got in contact with you before the kick was made. No, they didn't, because you would have stopped the game before the kick was made if that was the case. But instead, you waited for the ball to go up and come down, and it would have been a penalty to Australia, and then you called the right play. It was the right call, and that's the thing. Slapper. Slapper's just gifted 20 memberships. Appreciate you, Slapper. Been a rough day for me, man, so I really do appreciate your support of the channel, mate. But let's go through the memberships here. Start with Fanboy, Mitchell, J67, CJ, Vic Mars, Jared Troy, Jack, ZDT, Coil Strike, Camp Brody, Wonga Donga TV, Raiden 55, Capish, J-Dabs, Jordan Purchell, Matthew Hill, Beauty and the Family Feast, and the Dingo, all gifted memberships by Slab. Appreciate that. Oh, Jack O'Neill as well. Cattle Dog. How many memberships there are? Still going. Appreciate you, Slapper. Isaiah Yo now gets his ball to the halfway point. Yeah, Slapper doing Slapper things. What a guy. Logan Paul's exactly right. Oh, taking down to the 40. Taking down to the 40. Forward tackle here. Right hand side. Gives up to Paddy Carrigan. Has just come onto the field. Carrigan's still going here. Taking out the 30. As long... It's just great that you didn't give a membership to Dan or Ant-Man. Thank you, Slapper, for doing that. Far longer. Nearly got the ball away there. Good take, though. He's been really safe at the back. Where's Xavier Savage in that poll? Xavier Savage does not exist in that poll, mate. Does not exist on that poll. Sound fullback is a weapon. Absolutely, Brighton, yeah. He's holding his own. Samoa gets by at 25. I think Australia's become really lazy in this game. Is what I would say as well. I think Australia knows they'd win by a lot. They've just slowed it down. Because Australia have had a lot of holes, and I've noticed them actually making runs to avoid that hole. Trina Bolo, fit tackle to the 45. And they'll get it back now and whack it. And Dayton Arcee gets it to Selwyn Cobbo. And look at him jog, man. Look at the man jog. Run the ball back hard, dude. You're playing for your spot. Longo has been safe so far. Crazy. I think he's played one NRL game. Yeah, he's been great. They took Tino and Payne off at the same time, which is really good there for Australia. Really good. The clock is taking a decent lead. It's only up by 7. But Australia's gotten lazy, man. Australia don't care at this point. It's pretty obvious. You've seen the mentality change. Cherry Evans, though. Good run. Cherry Evans taking out the halfway point. 4 tackle. Oh, good run there. Good run by Australia. Tabuai Fido taking it down to the 34. 5th tackle. Is Mullerman going to be back round 1? We're not sure. We have no idea what's happening with Little Mullerman and Bubby. Good chase there. Someone come up for it. Selwyn Cobbo nowhere to be found, and Katoni Staggs jumps past it. Selwyn Cobbo, do something, dude. Like, truly, Selwyn Cobbo, you need to put yourself out there. You have been awful in this game. Selwyn Cobbo has been the worst player for Australia in this game. Without question. Chase the ball, grab the ball with your foot over the line, and learn to defend without just ball watching. Selwyn Cobbo has been awful in today's game. Awful. Forza Adakars walking straight back in. Gee whiz. 10 minutes to go the first half, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Cobbo's a plotter, doesn't do much. Bro, give it somebody else, because obviously the guy doesn't look like he wants it anywhere near as much. Anywhere near as much. He doesn't look like he wants this game at all. God, he's absolutely become overrated, man. I thought he was going to be such a good player. He's become... Please, prove me wrong. Oh, Tedesco. This shows you right now the mentality of Australia right now. That's how lazy they are. They just knock the ball on. Someone come over, run the ball back for starters, and secondly, Tedesco, get your head in the game. Selwyn Cobbo. Like, why? What's the point of that pass? Grand Finals take a toll on him. What did he do in a grand final? It was a horrible pass, to be fair. Yeah, because someone should be running that ball back. It's not like the game is out of reach. It's really not. It's 16 points. But I didn't even care about that. What I care about is the fact that he's taken somebody's spot at this point, because he obviously he doesn't look like he wants this at all. Selwyn Cobbo does not look like he wants this at all. Samoa here, 13 metres out of the line. Cobbo doing tournament pair type plays, absolutely. Isan Masters. Oh, that's a mistake there from Samoa. That's a bad knock on. Given an opportunity, Spencer Lenny will knock that ball on. Harry Grant, huge tackle. Huge tackle. Huge tackle. Come on, I was thinking too about choking 16-point leads. So people pass it off and they go, oh, you ate the wrongers. No, it's not that. He's just looking awful. Should have picked Oates, he gives his all. Oates can't even get a crack for Queensland. Tino could do a better job at winning this guy. Hey, Tino scored a try in the wing for the Titans last year. Fun fact for you. Hamiso. Honestly, put Hamiso on the wing. Mama Yas says, Suat and Puppy is going to be a cheat code next year. How do you use them both? Honestly, I don't think Puppy is going to be the guy. I think you move on. I honestly think you move on from Little Man Puppy. Too injury prone, unfortunately. I hate saying it, but I think you just have to move on, to be honest with you. I think it's time to unleash Walauvi Fa'alongo. Others should have had a run. I think Jesse Arthurs is Samoa. Left-hand side here, dealing to Zaya Yo at the 45. Combo can be a whiz that scores a hat-trick and also be shootouts. Combo scores a hat-tricks based off of other players' play, so in my opinion. Oh, jeez. That was a good break from far longer. Jeez, he's good. Arthur's a Kiwi, isn't he? I think he's Kiwi and he's also Samoa. I don't think he's eligible for Australia. Pretty certain Arthur's was eligible for Samoa as well. Alright, Samoa now. Jeez. And that's Fa'alongo again. Gets his ball to the 40. Fa'alongo's easily been their best player. Easily. It's not even close. Samoa now. 4 tackle. Get this ball to the halfway point. Terrell May. Good to see them having a talent like a Fa'alongo, though. I wonder if he's eligible for any Origin team, because he obviously plays the Storm. I wonder if he played for the Falcons or... I'd assume he's probably eligible for Queensland based off of that. And New South Wales fans, don't start talking. You've got Stephen Crichton who's in this game. Done nothing as well, mind you. Oh, that's a lost ball from Dylan Edwards. He's lost the ball. Jeez, Australia's become lazy in this game. God. My God. They've become so lazy in this game. Like, you become complacent. You're only up 22-6. It's literally 22-6, man. It's like the game's not over. I was doing a Broncos. Only 2 points to side off. Completion rate, 84% for Australia, 69% for Samoa. Alright, Samoa, I actually want him to score here. I want him to score so Australia can wake up. Alright, left-hand side. There's talking about... Toa Stags. He runs up into it and then just lets him go. Tonga 8 metres out of the line. Honestly, I would like Samoa to score here. Hopefully it wakes up whatever Australia's done for the last 15 minutes. Because this ain't the same team we saw in the first 20 minutes. Third tackle. Samoa, Chen Kam Tong, right hand side. That's a forward pass. Don't worry about that. It's a knock on. And Munster here. He'll get that ball out right. Alright, do something here, Aussies. Like, they've got Luchan Leilua. He got a nice little try assist, but he's been pretty average besides that. Samoa always blow their chances. It's because they don't have the direction. They have no halves. They don't really have a hooker. Their fullback's been good, but fullback's not a directive player. Second tackle now, unless you're a floater like a Reece Walsh. Stags here has lost the ball. Yep. God, this team, bro. Oh, they've called penalty. They've called penalty. Disagree. Oh, I don't agree that was a strip, actually. I thought that was just a lost ball there from Tony Stags. Lucky call. Lucky call. I don't know about that. Oh, barely. That's a bit of a loose carry there. Bit of a loose carry. JCF says Australia just need to follow this one plan. Pass it to Hammer. Probably. Surely Australia score here. 5 minutes to go first half. Liam Munt with the ball 30 metres out. It's first tackle. They'll go left-hand side now. Gives it off to Lindsay Collins, who's going to be 25 metres out now from the line. Lindsay Collins back to Harry Grant. Grant gives it out the back into Munster. Munster here to Cameron Murray. Murray 18 metres out. Third tackle. Yeah, I thought as much, Joe. Right inside to Munster. Munster gets it off here. Yo to Cherry Evans. Stags. Good offload at the back there. Don't worry about that. It's a knock on. I thought it was back. But yeah, they definitely do look like they're coming on to start you, Australia. I would agree with Vossi on that one. Hate to say this, but Samoa really misses Luai. They're missing a lot more than Luai, mate. But Luai is a key, influential part. Was that forward? I don't think it was Brighton, but I don't think it was forward. Let's have a look here. Stags. I don't think that was forward. I don't think that's forward. Stags and Kobo play for Broncos, right? Looks like they've never played together. Yeah, it does look like they've never played together. 20 minutes 40 to go here the first half. I disagree with that being a forward pass call, but Australia also got really lucky with that being a strip at the 40. No, it was forward. I thought it was great pass first. I disagree. I don't think it was forward. So right-hand side now for Samoa, and it's going to be a penalty here to Samoa. I feel like they're also really trying to make sure this is a closer game, because a blowout is not good for rugby league. But it was such an awesome first 20 minutes to now being just an awful last 17. Awful. I'm looking forward to that Papua New Guinea versus Cook Islands game tomorrow, though. Papua New Guinea will never clock off in that game. Regardless of how much they're up, they would never clock off. Samoa take it down to the 40. Canelo Lemielo, left-hand side. Give Cleary the Samoan jersey he deserves. Cleary's injured. Australia playing like this isn't the answer. Australia have looked awful this last 18. Third tackle now at the 45. And I think it is on them. I really do, because I haven't seen Samoa really change at all in this game. I really haven't. With the $20 donation, says Keto Pizza. Appreciate you, Slabber. There is actually a thing called Keto Pizza, but you can't get it from like Domino's and whatnot. But you can actually like order it like off a program kind of deal. You can. I think it's like. I think it's like a 5-pack for like 60 or something like that. I think it's like a 5-pack. But you got to order it and whatnot. It comes to you in over 4 days or whatever it is. Third tackle, left-hand side. They give it at the back here. Samoa, they're 15 metres out. Fa'alongo cuts out to the right-hand side. He's still going. Taking out the 15. Harry Grant's had Fa'alongo's number today, to be fair. A1 keto diet. I am Andrew. Yeah, I've been on it for 6 days now. And up it goes here. I think that's going to be a dropout. I think that's a dropout. These explosive fullbacks are a different breed. Yeah, they are. Selwyn Cobbo, have a look how slow he is. Like, he'll get there, but if Talangi has his hands up, he probably gets it. Selwyn Cobbo has been awful tonight. Just awful. Just looks lazy on defense. All right, short dropout here, and they will get the ball. Australia off to Hamiso, and Hamiso's away here. Hamiso's at the 30, at the 35, at the 40, at the 50. He's away. 40, 30, 20, 10. Touchdown, Hamiso. Tabuai Fudo. The afterburners are on. And Hamiso scores a try just on half time here to make it 26-6 for the kid to come. That's great from Australia. What did Australia do? They short chopped it out. He got the ball to Harry Grant. He just got the ball to Hamiso, and Hamiso did the rest. Like, what did Australia really do there? That's just down to pace of Hamiso. Like, there's nothing really. That's a great individual play from Hamiso, though. Really good individual play. Hamiso, tabu waifado. And that's what happens when you give it the hammer. Absolutely. Mitchell with the $15 donation says, can't have a keto-friendly pizza without Coke Zero. Exactly right, mate. Exactly right. There's Coke Zero in the fridge, but I need to get a new pack, actually. Get a new pack early in the morning. Tomorrow. Get a new pack early tomorrow morning. No, he asks and says, all 3 Samoa players for Australia scored. Oh, yeah, there you go. There you go. To be fair, you take Tino, Payne, and Hamiso and put them on Samoa's team. I guarantee you Australia still win. But, it's good to see Samoa still have that talent there. Waiting around. They still have that potential. How much is a pack of Coke Zero? I think like a 7-pack is like... 6-pack is like $8. A 30-pack... an 18... A 24-pack... No, 20-pack is like 22, and I think a 30-pack is like 30 or something like that. Display name says the clock holds embarrass about $1 million. Clock holds a 12-point lead at the break. Can Australia come back? They definitely can, display name. They definitely can, but have looked awful this last 20 minutes besides that play just then. But guys, 28-6 at half time. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Let's just kick back and wait for the second half to start. Obviously, Australia were very good for the first 20. Clocked off that last 20. But what a try there from Hamiso. That was a brilliant try. Good breakaway. Really love to see it. Liam Balls says, just don't have the Coke that looks like a Dolphins jersey. I think that's vanilla, isn't it? Liam Balls says, I know what you did. Bye. JCF says, Reece Walsh and Mam would have been brutal on this Samoa team. What? Reece Walsh and Ezra Mam on Samoa? Why are they on Samoa's team? Am I showing the Logan Paul fight? What time is that on? I will be watching it, to be fair. I will be watching it. What time is Logan Paul fight? AEST. Am I on AEST or AEDT? I think I'm AEST. Someone in the chat can probably let me know, Someone in the chat can let me know. What time in Queensland will that Logan fight start tomorrow against Dylan Dennis? I don't know why Dylan Dennis is as heavy an underdog as he is. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. for that one. And then KSI and Tommy's at 5:30, is it? Damn, it's an early start. Can Bronx Chokes be a meme in this chat? Oh, don't worry, man. We've got an idea for Christmas. Shout out to Paul fight you stream Volk vs Islam. Yeah, I'll stream that next week. But the thing is as well, though, what time will that start? Oh, that's early morning. Yeah, I could do that. I thought it was going to potentially interrupt the Papua New Guinea stream, but next week against Cook Islands. No, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands. It's Cook Islands, Fiji next week, isn't it? Or Papua New Guinea, Fiji, I can't remember. Logan gets slapped. I really do think Dylan will probably win that Friday. I do. All Blacks vs Ireland play at 5 a.m. as well. Yeah, that's right. That's going to be a weird one. A lot of people are going to be watching that one, but a lot of people are going to be watching that Logan Paul. Well, they're going to be trying to watch Logan Paul and Dylan Dennis. They'll be trying to. How much does it cost? Honestly, I may look for a stream. I don't necessarily think I want to pay money to watch Logan Paul take on Dylan Dennis in KSI, taking Tommy Fury. I don't think I want it. How much to watch Dennis versus Logan Paul? How much is it to watch? Pay-per-view. It is... Pay-per-view. I don't even know. As long as KSI gets humbled. Mate, to be fair, I couldn't really care less who wins that. Mate, don't pay for a huge fight. I won't. I just want to look at how much it is. Like, how much are they charging? If you're already a DAZN subscriber, you can add the fight to your plan for $32.99. DAZN doesn't offer a free trial, so if you sign up to DAZN for the first time, the total cost for this fight will be $34 to $49. $34.49. I see. What? You save $1.50 if you're already a subscriber, or whatever. Is that American too? Is that Australian or American? Probably $50. Gee whiz. Oof. Yeah. Logan and Cass are both going to sit down. Dylan's a cat, though. All these UFC non-punchers have got slapped. Like, yeah, but Logan's never won a fight at all. New Zealand or Ireland. I'm going to take New Zealand just because Ireland have never gotten past the quarterfinals. Never in their history have ever gotten past the quarterfinals. Now, you asked, it says, how Luke Metcalf didn't get picked for Samoa is beyond me. I think he's injured, isn't he? I'm pretty certain he's been injured. But Stephen Crichton's done nothing in the 5'8". David Arna's done nothing in the 7. Chen Kum Tong's done nothing in the 9. Fat Longo's been incredible, though, at the fullback. At least we're saying that. Logan won against Mayweather. Andrew, do you actually believe that, bro? Do you actually believe that? Zach, do you see Dennis rock Logan in the head and the face off? Threw metal at him. Yeah, it was his microphone. He threw the microphone. But like, regardless, Dennis kind of already has won that fight. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he really has already won that fight. The mental game has been incredible. And you watch the day that Logan and Nina end will be the day that Dennis says to everyone that was him, and that I told you so. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. What's your favourite tonight? Oh, make some chicken, bit of lettuce, bit of onion. Oh, I don't have any mushrooms. Shit. Damn it, and I don't have a car until Friday. It was really good, though. My car broke down, as you guys would have seen on my Instagram. My car broke down, didn't have it for about 2 weeks, took it in, and they said it's all on warranty, so I don't have to pay anything. I thought I was going to have to pay for like over $2,000, but it's all on warranty, so it's really good. So I get that back on Friday. On Friday. So I can't actually go and get anything from like a shop or anything like that. But I've got chicken and stuff like that, so I'll be good. Walshy Collins says, Hammer Payne Tino betrayed us. Betrayed us. Please, man. They play for you guys and Samoa's not winning anyway. This is not what this is about, man. Betrayed us. We could say the same thing if they played for Samoa, man. Hammer Tino, this is the thing, and it really annoys me when people say this, betrayed us. Because like they can qualify just as much for Australia as they can qualify for Samoa. And it goes for everyone. The ones who play for Australia and play for Tonga, they qualify for both of them just the same. And for the most part, most of the guys you just said, born and raised in Australia. The only reason they've got Samoan qualifications is because of their heritage. It's because of their parents. So like, enough of this betrayal shit. Like, these guys are born and lived in Australia. They lived in this country. So like, to expect them to play for Samoa, they do it because they want to for their family. But they're not required or expected to do that shit because they're just as much Australian as they are Samoan. And arguably, you could argue that Tino, Payne, and Hamiso are more Australian than they are Samoan. Like, I know the payday is bigger, but like, it's just ridiculous to say betrayed when they're just as much a qualification for Australia as they are for Samoa. Just as much. Doesn't the Hammer also qualify for Indigenous team? Or I think it's someone else. Yeah, I think he does, Slabber. Remind this bloke they're all born in Australia. Exactly right, Brian. It's outrageous. Like, it's not. I just don't think they get it. I think they're so desperate to have them that they don't recognise that these guys are qualifying for Australia and playing for Australia because they are Australian. And if they qualify, play for Samoa, then they are a Samoan. But that doesn't mean that you play for Australia and you're a betrayal to Samoa, or play for Samoa and then a betrayal to Australia. It's not how it works. Walter says, didn't mean for it to get this far. Well, no, it's just a good point to make. It's a good point to reply to. There's nothing wrong with what you've said, but you do need, well, there is something wrong with what you said, but it's good to help you understand why what you said was incorrect, actually. It was wrong, but like, it's not a bad thing to be wrong. It's just that you need to learn for the future that saying stuff like that is incorrect, because these guys qualify just as much for the same. Slapper said, that's right. I just wish they would all make a decision which nation they are playing for. No, I'm kind of okay if you're not first tier to play for others. It benefits the game. Obviously, Australia is the big payday. Same with New Zealand. Mainly Australia, though. Samoa, Tonga, Fiji, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands, even England, France, Ireland, all that. They don't pay the big wages. England maybe somewhat. They're probably like Australia, New Zealand, and then England by themselves. And then you get down to like Tonga, Samoa, Papua New Guinea, all that sort of stuff. It's not much. It's like our Kiwis are mad at Quake Cooper playing for the Wallabies, which is really strange, Bob. Really strange. JCF says 28-6 is not that bad for Samoa considering the first 10 minutes. Yeah, it's not. Australia just clocked off. They just clocked off. So the family says, I don't care who you play for. I just don't understand why you play for two different countries. I'm probably missing something, but to me it seems cheap, but I'd be wrong. Look, it's an opinion. You're entitled to your opinion in that regards. I think that if you're, for example, me, right? Let's assume, like, I'm not blood Fijian, but I also class myself as Fijian. My daughter was returned Fijian. I've basically grown up my life in Fiji alongside Australia. But I am born, raised, I am Australian, right? So I would always choose to play for Australia. But if I was Fijian as well, like had part blood in me, and had the ability to play for both, if you don't get selected for Australia, then you may as well play for Fiji, you know? Or if you want to represent your heritage or culture or whatnot, feel free to. You know, you can't play for New Zealand, Australia, and England. You can't play for two of those teams. You can only play for one of those, and you can only play for tier 2 nations. So once Tonga or Samoa become a tier 1 nation, you then can't play for Australia and Tonga/Samoa. And it comes down to like rugby union rules where you have to have a certain amount of time out of the game or out of the international arena before you can switch allegiances, which people don't do. Brian says, how could you tell these blokes they're not Australian when they've been born and raised in Oz culture? Absolutely, yeah. Is man twerking in front of the camera? What? I didn't even see what you guys are talking about. Wouldn't it make International Rugby League have a lot more depth and competitive if they stuck with Samoa? Yeah, it would. But again, these guys are Australian just as much as they're Samoans. So, Boston, this is the thing, right? I want you, and also, fun fact for you, a lot of the English team are also Irish and Scottish and whatnot, right? And actually, some of the English team have got Islander heritage. So, you go and tell these guys. Actually, go and have a look at the English rugby union team. And go have a look at Bunty for the Irish. How about that? Does he look Irish to you? But the point is, you go and tell them that they do not belong in that country. That is literally just racism. Like, it just is. Just because they don't look Australian, that means that they don't look white Australian. That means that they're not Australian. It's actually technically a racist topic that we're currently talking about here. Like, it really is. But again, it's an interesting topic to talk about. Now, I get that. We have South Africans as well. Exactly right. Exactly right. And look, Ben Stokes. Isn't he a Kiwi? Fantasy football guy says, that's why we see a few NRL players go and play for Lebanon. Exactly right. Mitchell Moses. Who else is there? Alex Twal. Moses mainly. Who else plays there? Ramad. Who else is in that Lebanese team? I can't remember. I know Mitchell Moses is one. Because it really annoyed me the other day when Robbie Farah, it really annoyed me the other day when Clark was doing something and he put up that he didn't know what was the connection between Lebanon and Eels. And I was like, Mitchell Moses, bro. Mitchell Moses. Jacob Kraz, another one. Yes, I was homeboy. Stokes is a ranger. That's his own race. A bit like French international team of football. Yeah. Yeah. Largely African heritage. But also, if they qualify for France, it means they're also French. Seb Walton says, no, I think they should be allowed to play for Australia, but I would just like them to choose a nation, whether it be tier 1 or 2. I'm okay if they're going between 1 and 2. They just can't go between Australia, New Zealand, and England. Josh Mansour. Josh Mansour used to be really good, eh? How did I fall off? Oh, yeah, Adam Dwayne, yeah. Adam Dwayne. Moses will never make halfback for us, so good on him and Mansour. Yeah, I agree. The only reason he would make halfback is if Cleary and also Cherry was down injured, or Cherry retires, Cleary goes down injured. Mitchell Moses is second in line after Cherry Evans goes down and retires. On your lorry, appreciate you for tuning in. Just join a green, not betrayal. Players choose for their families like Stags has done so much for Tonga. Good on him for his dad's side now. Yeah. Stags is a bit of a weird one though. Stags was all in on Australia and said all in on Tonga and how all in he was for Tonga, and then has kind of switched up. So a little bit of an interesting one. But I really couldn't care less though. Like if you qualify for Australia, want to play for Australia, you're Australian. You qualify for Samoa, you play for Samoa, you're Samoan. It is what it is. Would Hines be above Moses? No, I don't think so. I think Moses would be above Hines. I think that Mal would go Moses over Hines, especially after the Origin performance in Game 3. I think Nico Hines is in the team over Moses here because Nico Hines can play 1, can play 3, 4, can play 6, can play 7, and you could probably play him in the 9 as well. So Hines is a really good utility. Mitchell Moses is not. Mitchell Moses is 7. So that's why Hines gets selected here over Moses. But I think if there's a pure 7, I would select Moses over Hines. And he's passionate for Lebanon, so it's nice to see. Yeah. Who is the bigger loss, Herbie Farmers or Stephen Crichton? Crichton. Crichton's one of the most clutch players of all time. I would argue that on a consistent level, the most clutch player of all time is Stephen Crichton. The most clutch player of all time is Stephen Crichton. He scored a try in all 4 of his grand finals. He has intercepted against Rabbitohs, kicked the winning field goal against England in the World Cup in England. Who else? What else is there? Scored a try in the comeback against the Broncos. Also had the big play as well against Reece Walsh in the end, where Reece Walsh threw it away. What else is there? Laurie says, funny how KSI is like TBJ. I think they're actually better than what they are at boxing. TBJ, what am I? But with second half has started here, guys. Australia kicks off to Samoa. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It's 28-6 to the Australians. 28-6. Would you still put Cleary over Moses for Origin considering Mitch's performance? Yes. That's not even a debate. What? Would I put Nathan Cleary over Mitch or Moses for Origin? Absolutely. That's not even a question. Critters, Toa's greatest player, he's only 23. Oh, Jerome Luai probably has that for the time being. Jerome Luai also led them for the most part of that tournament. Actually, Jerome Luai's injured right now. I would say that Jerome Luai... Oh, there's still been some great Samoan players in the past. It's just that they haven't had the quality they have now. So he'd be up there. Could it be top 2, top 3? But he's not a 5'8". It's very obvious in this game he is not a 5'8". Injured Cleary will play better than Moses. Moses had a good game 3, but that was also a game that Queensland didn't care about and New South Wales cared a lot about. I don't know if this is a hot take, but Critters going to jump in form of the Dogs. Obviously, guys, we'll absolutely crush NRL preseason on this channel, man. We will crush it. We'll go through every play in our rankings. We'll be doing, hot takes. We'll be doing everything, previews. So definitely tune in there. We won't do that until probably about January, like mid-January till, obviously the season start. But yeah, I agree. I think Crichton will drop in form of the Dogs for sure. Especially considering I don't believe he's a fullback. Full-time score is 38-22. No, I don't think that Samoa will score 22 points, man. I can see him score maybe one more try, if that, to make 1 or 2 more tries. Moses won't dead rubber game. I agree, Brian. I agree. I don't think that Moses deserves as much criticism as he gets, though. I think it's because he is at the Eels far longer. It's been so good today. So good. Cleary, in my opinion, needs to get away from Luai and work on combos with Walker for New South Wales. Why? Why? Walker was also great and incredible in as Brighton said, a dead rubber game. Dead rubber game. Mitchell says 2024 predictions. Yeah, I know. I don't do predictions for the season until the week of. And we don't even really start talking pre-season on this channel until January 15th, really. I hope Brandon Best doesn't leave for the Tigers. God help him. Fit tackle now for Samoa, and they'll get this ball to the 45. over to Dejan Arce, who puts that ball up in the air. And it'll be an easy grab there for Samoan Cobbo. Now run this ball back and do not pass this ball to Tedesco, you muppet. Noah says, man of challenge Munster for the Maroons 6 jersey. Absolutely not, bro. No way. Munster is the 6. Really? Are we doing this? I know it's just a question, I'm having a go at you, but are we really doing this? It's like when people question Teddy. It's like, no, Tedesco is the fullback. And there's more reason to quit. Like, SMM had, like, he had a good season, right? But no, he's not Munster. There's no way people would even have said that until his grand final performance. 4 tackles. So we're going off realistically one game there. I know he won the Dalian 5 of the year. There's Munster right there. Oh, Tedesco's away, taking over the 10. That's what Munster does for you. Fit tackle here, 8 minutes out of the line. As remember, it's also won nothing yet either. Munster won an Origin off his own back in 2020. Oh, that's a great tackle there from Brian To'o. Munster was injured, it would be either Dearden or Mam. Yeah, I'd say that. Ooh, who would they go there now? Mam's a good shout. I think they still probably go with Dearden. Queensland's known for their loyalty. I think they probably still go with Dearden. Laurie says, I think Ponga first State of Origin win, then Walsh second State of Origin win series, game 2, then Allen game 3. It's always Corey Allen. The answer is always Corey Allen. Anyone who voted for anyone else, I can't believe people have actually voted. Well, I guess that's still showing us between Reece Walsh and Callum Ponga and the Trolls. Actually, let's do a different poll now. We'll wait for the 100th vote and then we'll do a different poll. We're 1 vote away from 100. So go and vote on it if you haven't already. Fa'alongo, I would love to see him score a try today. Oh, good offload there from Fa'alongo too. Samoa's still going here, taking out the halfway point. Kina Palasia to 45. How does Munster? Oh, bro, he's got years left in him. He's like 28, maybe 29. Maybe 29? 28? Guys, if you haven't voted the poll yet, vote the poll so I can go and do 100 votes and I can move to the next poll. Fit tackle, leave a Samoa at the 20. Right hand side now. They'll put that ball up. Dejan Arce. Tedesco grabs the ball at the 3. And we get taken out the 5. Dearden easy. He's helped us win the series. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's probably still Dearden. But Ezra Mam also deserves an opportunity at some point. Alright. Munster pushes off 1. Still going. Good tackle, though, to be fair. Good, strong tackle. Right-hand side, they give it off here to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans now to Katoni Staggs. Oh, that's a high tackle. Fancy Football Guy says, who's the future 7 for Queensland? No, Dearden played a bit 7 when he was with the Broncos. It's a very good question, mate. We really don't know. Munster taking the halfway point. Jeez, great tackle there from Crichton. 6 on 6. It was actually really nice. Otherwise, it was an easy try there for Australia. Cherry Evans will get this ball into the corner. Oh, a mistake there at the back there from Brian To'o, but he's fine. Gets his ball to the 15. Future 7. I'd say it's probably leaning towards Dearden right now, but, you know, SMM will put an opportunity up for himself. Sam Walker needs to improve tenfold if he wants to have an opportunity at that. Yeah, it's a really difficult one. I cannot believe that people even utter the words Jamal Fogarty. Jamal Fogarty's not even close to ever putting a Queensland jersey on. My God. He wishes, man. He wishes. Alright, let's end that poll and let's do a new one. Let's see who will be the new halfback. Who will be Queensland halfback in 2024? I meant to be 2024 in the last one too. We'll put we'll put 2026. We'll put 2026, so we make sure that Cherry Evans is gone. Oh, here we go. Left hand side. That's a knock on. That's a knock on there. No, Murray still got the ball. Wow. Sam Walker. Ezra Mam. We'll go Tom Dearden. And who's another one? Who's another? Cobbo is so lazy. Wildred, it's awful. Cobbo is just awful. Con Flanagan. Is he Queenslander? Surely not. Is he really? Who's the 4th one I can add in, guys? I can't actually think of another one. I can't actually think. Let's see, I reckon Tanner probably gets in. Toby Sexton, future Queensland halfback. You could put him in as an option because technically he is an option. I don't know if I want to though. Okay, Dasmate says Marvin Barber, so we're going to put Toby Sexton in. We're going to put Toby Sexton. There we go. There we go. For tackle, Marvin Barber. So Ryan's side, and it will be at the 42. People have already voted for Toby goddamn Sexton. I love my boy Tobes, but come on, man. So up it goes there for Australia, and it will be Samoan Cobbo who brings his ball back out from the 15. Run the ball hard, Cobbo. Holy shit. Inverted choice, actually Sexton's clear. Tom Dearden goes into first. I don't mind it. Second tackle. Doesn't really get the juices flowing, I would say. But is still probably the best option. I think Ezra Mam is more X-factory, but Tom Dearden's probably more safe. Nobody also says Brendan Lee's to make the Queensland side next year and produce a masterclass like he did in 2020. He's no Corey Allen, mate. Wonky Donkey TV says off the Super League Grand Final tonight should be electric atmosphere with about 30,000 empty seats. Mate, everyone's going to be watching New Zealand, Ireland, and Logan Paul versus Dylan Dennis. Sexton will be a Queensland great one day. Mate, get around my boy Tobes. Fit tackle here. They go right-hand side. Munster off to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans puts that ball into the corner. Look at Australia now. You can just see how much they don't give a shit. The way that Liam Martin just walked up there was just awful. Same as Edric Lee. Edric Lee is a Queensland immortal, mate. Immortal. We want to see a better game than this. This is awful. 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, Andy. 30 minutes to go. Don't forget, tomorrow, Papua New Guinea is taking on the Cook Islands. Papua New Guinea taking on the Cook Islands. We're singing now. That's how bad this game has been. Well, the first 20 minutes was fun. Oh, he's lost the ball, but it's gone backwards. Tong gets it outside to Stephen Crichton. Crichton back on the inside of Fatlongo. Fatlongo over the top here. Fatlongo! He deserves one! Yes! He deserves one, man. I said he deserved the try. And Sualaovi Fatlongo with the try time there. That was brilliant. That was a great try, man. 30 minutes to go. Hit that like button, subscribe. That was a great try there, man. That is a really, really good try to watch, man. You love to see it, man. You love to see it. The offload from Keenan Palacia at the back. Gets it out to Tong. Tong gets it out the back then to RC. RC to Crichton. Crichton takes on RC. And RC... Sorry, Fatlongo knew that there was someone at the back there because Tedesco was up in the line. So he kicks over the top and he gets the bounce from himself. And that's brilliant. So I want to try and get him a Titans jersey. He's out of Rice Labber. Well, we have 3 fullbacks as it is, mate. We have AJ Brimson, we have Jaden Campbell, we have Keanu Kinney. I don't think we need another one. Lowering your towers to the Samoans do car parades and Gold Coast plays? Not really. I think they're down like Sunnybank way, like middle of Gold Coast and Brisbane way. Luai, the biggest Queensland fan, robbed. Remember for 7 months. Appreciate Mitchell. Oh no, it's going to be no try. Oh no, they're going to check the bunker. No, don't take it off him, you cats. Oh, they're going to say the ball's lost here by Palacia. Oh no, don't tell me he's lost it. Oh no, he has lost the ball. It's a knock on. Oh no, this is going to be a knock on here from Palacia. What a brilliant try, and it's going to be, yeah, bounce. Oh, it's a no try. Oh, no. Oh, no. Just give him the try, you cats. Allen has won just as much Origin Series as Walsh, just saying. Langer Ball Sacks, do you want me to count how many Origin Series I've watched for Queensland winning compared to New South Wales? No, you asked us, in a way, it reminds me of Milford Raiders fullback days. That's a weird comparison, but okay. Fantasy Football Guy says, where do you reckon Brimdog fits in with the Titans next year? Either centre or fullback, but you should watch the Titans podcast if you want to know. Watch the Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast with myself and Clarkey every single Wednesday if you want to know. 30 minutes to go here. Like and subscribe. Wait, that jumper looks nice. Too bad it's not para. What? Oh, this? It's just a shirt, man. It's a nice one. It's a nice one. I have another one of another team. I think it might be Raiders. I have this shirt, but in Raiders. Crichton was getting ready for the kick and everything. Yeah, of course, because it looked like it was a try at first. Ruben Cotter now, he'll get this ball to the 42. You watch Australia go and break the heart Samoa. They're still in the game if they scored there, but you watch them go and score here and break the hearts. Lindsay Collins oh, no, lost the ball. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. This is what happens, Australia. When you get complacent and lazy, you allow the momentum to go to the other team. You can't tell me that Australia haven't been lazy since the 20th minute when they're up 22-0. You can't tell me. It's not possible. It's not possible to tell me that Australia have been fully and unbelievably immersed in this game, this entire game. No chance. No chance. They have been absolutely lazy since the 20th minute mark. It just shows you can't tell me that they're tired. Like, you can't tell me that they've had weeks and weeks off. Bring Tina Payne back on, man. All right, they'll go right-hand side now. Gives it off to Kaneli Lemielu. I'm not born on the Gold Coast like old bud, but I kind of hope Samoa embarrass us the way we're playing. Honestly, Slapper, I kind of do. But like, to be up 28-6 and have played as awful as we have, it's pretty incredible. Third tackle now at the 35. To be fair, Corey Allen probably won Queensland the series with a try-saving professional foul. Corey Allen's the greatest fullback that ever existed, mate. Fourth tackle here at the 28. Going to be Brimdog and Titans 24, top 8 guarantee. Top 1 guarantee, mate. Don't be disrespectful to Desi Hasler. Everyone needs to understand Desi Hasler is the GOAT. Alright? Didn't understand that. Right hand side. They give it out. They're 15 out. Right hand side again. Brian Tedesco goes over the sidelines. Will be a dropout. They'll go for the short dropout there. Do you think Panthers will miss Crichton when he's gone? Yes. Yes, I do. There's only so long the Panthers will go until there will be a moment. I don't know if it's this year or next year or whatever, but like, it will happen at some point. And it'll be a big shock in the finals when Panthers get knocked out. Zane called it Titans first pro second. He's exactly right. Zane Potter knows rugby league. And no, they're going to go for a big drop out there. And it will go past the halfway point, which is a good kick from Cherry. We've never heard a compliment a Bulldog legend. Would have never heard you compliment a Bulldog legend. What do you mean? I love Hazem El Masri. I love Nigel Vungana. You know, I think that Andrew Ryan, brilliant player. What are you talking about? Matty Utai, loved Matty Utai. Who's some other good players there from the Doggies history? The only thing I don't like about Dogs is their fans. There's nothing really wrong with the Dogs as an organisation. It's just their fans that are usually pieces of shit at games. But, like, there's nothing wrong. Oh! So that's going to be a 7-tackle set here. Oh, the bounce! Oh, it's going to be a drop. It's going to be Australia ball at 20. Aussie and New Zealand going to the grand final. Yeah, you'd assume so. Morris brothers. Yeah, the Morris brothers. Brett Morris, Josh Morris. Trent. As in Hodgkinson. Mason Bulldogs days were good too. Yeah, Willie Mason back in the day. He was good back then. Too bad he's become a clout chasing buddy slander mongering human online, man. Surely all he wants is to have people hate him so that he can grow more. That's a wank thing to do. Does Todorova move to centre as Taylor May returns next year? I'd say so, yeah. Carrigan, 35 out, third tackle. And Civic Guide, you're going to be timed out right now. Left-hand side off to Munster. Munster at the 30. Try to get the ball away, fourth tackle. No one finds what you just said funny, Civic Guide. Harry Grant, they'll give it up to Paddy Carrigan. Carrigan here, he'll be 15, 10 out from the line, fifth tackle. Yeah, he broke the stream forever, will be a new legend. And rub left-hand side, Tedesco, short ball, Hamiso. And that will be held up over the line, so it will be... Oh no, they've called try. He's called try for Hamiso. He's called try. So it will be 32-60 for the kid to come. Do it against him, Muppet. So the guy, you do that again, bro, we'll just hide him. Logan Bullsug says Cassiano is better than Haas. You deserve a timeout. I can't believe that. I think that's probably flat there from Carrigan. From Cameron Murray. But does Hamisa really get this ball down? Kangaroos looking a bit mid with that team on Haas. Kangaroos just look... They just look like they're complacent, man. They just look like they're complacent. Where do you see the ball go down? Where's the ball going down? Oh, there you go. You're not going to be able to overturn it anyway. You're not going to be able to overturn it. So 24 minutes to go here of the game. It's 32-6. Now we can start talking about a fair bomb, potential fair bomb. 2 tries with 108 metres for Hamiso. Langer Balls says Reynolds should go from Prince to King of Belmore. No disrespect to people like Terry Lamb. I think it's just right. Don't like the chance of a field goal. Field goal's looking not too bad actually, Jay. You know, when you get to the last 2 minutes of a game or last minute, there's a set. Sometimes you just go for a freebie pointer. Or just want a close game. I just think they don't really... I think they know their biggest test will come against New Zealand. They're probably trying to rest their bodies for it. Truly, like they haven't looked like they've given it a shit in this last 40 minutes. And Stags has missed that badly. Can we use a feedy bomb for the clock? You cannot use the feedy bomb for the clock. No, you cannot use the feedy bomb for the clock. Only for Australia if they can get 18 points in 23 minutes. Ba-dum-bum-bum. This game is awful. Awful. The fact that we're up 32-6 when we've been as awful as we have. Big old yikes. If anyone ever tells me Australia were great in this game, you need to give you a little wobble. But tomorrow's game, Papua New Guinea, Cook Islands. Get around it. Ask me with the news that I've had today. I will be distracting myself with content for a very long time. I will be distracting myself with pumping out BKR Travel and BKR Sport for a very long time. So Samoa steal the ball at the 25. I know commentators like saying Samoa's hooker's name, Chan Kum Tong. Gordon Chan Kum Tong. I love saying Swala Olvi Fa'alongo. That's what I love saying. Second tackle now for Samoa. They're 25 metres out. They go right hand side. They got fitness. Yeah, Slapper, yeah. We've been doing that for the last 6 days. We've been filming content for it. Yeah. Doing keto. I'll say it, we've quit vaping as well. We've been doing that as a bit of a chill from after streams and whatnot, after games. And we're doing some movie reviews as well, some travel videos, stuff like that, fitness and stuff. So, yeah, no, I'm really starting to improve my mental health and improve a lot of things. Fifth tackle now, 10 minutes out from the line. NRL World Cup is in 2025, Colin Kennedy. Or maybe 2026, I can't remember. Left-hand side, that's a knock-on. So we'll be showing a ball 10 minutes out. Of course it's personal, start with family. I wonder, World Cup Samoa versus this team, do you think Samoa could have won? World Cup Samoa versus this Samoa, absolutely World Cup Samoa wins. They probably win by 40. 2025. Oh, so it is 2025. No, I think it was meant to be 2025 and they pushed it back to 2026 because it's in France. It was meant to be in France, now it's in Australia. Someone says, I need to watch, I'd like to lose 10 kilos. Bro, do it, man. Honestly, do it. Like, I have been in the past, but, like, I haven't been this mentally, well, today was a bit of a rough one, but I haven't been this mentally, had this much mental clarity in a long time. Gave up vaping, not eating pizzas, thanks to you. Eating healthy keto and stuff like that, doing fitness, getting runs in, doing gym from Monday. We're really rocking and rolling, man, taking some health tablets and whatnot. So, no, we're really putting ourselves into the right place mentally. And Liam Martin, good run, gets it out the back now. It's still Australia. Ball might be 6 again. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe. Very sorry. No, it's very funny, man. We appreciate it, man. People don't realize you take a lot of sacrifice to do channels like this. But, it's when you're mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially, that's a knock-on against Australia, yeah. When you're mentally, financially, emotionally, and physically invested in sport and rugby league and whatnot, and travelling like I was, you can't be unfit, man. Like, it was a really, really tumultuous year. Really, really tumultuous year to travel week in, week out to every single game and to be as big as I was. It's just crazy, man. And the back says, I'm overweight and I want to change that. Like I said before, you were helping me give that extra kick with the ass. Good, man. Yeah, good. Trust me, I don't feel like doing it every day, but I do it. I think it would have been a better game and more seats filled if Samoa played Tonga tonight. That's great. Tonga decided to go to play England. They decided to play England before the Pacific Championship was named. And also, I don't know how that would work because Australia, New Zealand, and Samoa. Wouldn't have had 4. Couldn't have had 4. On the Chinese cancer sticks. Huh? Were you a sneaky vapor? Yeah, I was. It was really good to be able to chill out from after a game and whatnot, but it's just so bad for your health, man. So bad for your health. So bad for your health. So I've stopped that one. I thought it'd be harder than it has been. Like, obviously you get that urge occasionally, but I thought it'd be harder than it has been. I feel like I'm not that addictive of a personality besides food. I'm addicted to food. But I wouldn't say I'm that addictive to, like, bad shit. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke. I had been vaping, but I've stopped that. And it's actually been pretty easy to stop it. I think you missed my comment. I'm proud that you quit. Yeah, good stuff, man. Appreciate that. Junior Baller gets his ball to the 35. Hey, stop vaping. I literally just stopped, man. I literally just stopped. I've been doing it for the last year. And Samoa knocked that ball on. It'll be Australia's ball. You can't really... Cigars are the way to go. Guys, do not listen to Jay in the chat. But to be fair, though, you don't actually inhale cigars. You only bring it to, like, here, and then you put it back out. Exactly 100 because it's in England. No one's watching that England game but Tongans. Yeah, exactly right. No one cares that England was Tonga. Tino and Payne are about to come back on. You watch Australia dramatically improve this last 18 with Tino and Payne on. You watch. You watch. They will dramatically improve over this next 18 minutes. It's a good call, Jay. I'm pretty certain that if you inhale cigars, like, that's a real solid death wish. That's the genuine death wish. But you obviously you're not meant to inhale the cigar. Yeah, you don't inhale. Exactly right, yeah. Third tackle. Cigars are really only for, like, big occasions. When you, like, do a big thing. Third tackle. They'll go to Paddy Carrigan. Now be 6 again. For Australia, they're 20 minutes out. A lot of athletes do smoke a cigar after a massive win. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Big wins like that are okay. Isn't Payne Samoan? He's on Australia's team. Thank you, Wayne. He is just as much Australian as he is Samoan. Oh, and that's a penalty to Australia. So says no, I didn't see your comment for that. But okay. Big Tina might play for Toa one day. Yeah, he might. Payne Arsen and Tina might go play for Samoa one day. Ruben Cotter, he'll be 5 minutes after the line. Show will score you. Inhaling cigars can make you very sick. Yeah, because isn't it like a whole bunch of, like, cigarettes together, basically? I've never been a big cigarette person, though. I've never liked it. Tino nearly came on and scored a try straight away. So Mark says, kick the 2. Now, we want to see a feeding bomb. Well, give us a feeding bomb. We want a feeding bomb, a feeding bomb. We want a feeding bomb. Stags with held up, I think. I think he's been held up. He's been held up. Third tackle, 10 minutes out. I'm watching this right now and someone can't hold the ball. Wayne says, yeah, look, Australia have been awful too, man. Like, Australia will win this game well, but Australia have been awful too. They've looked so complacent, so lazy and lethargic since the 20th minute. 6 are good in the beers. Yeah, sell vapes and whatnot, but it's like you do one and then you'll continue to do it. You will get addicted. For me, I was addicted for a year, but again, I stopped and I haven't felt bad at all. Like, really, I haven't. How is that milking against Payne? That absolutely should have been a penalty. That's a knock on there. And Samoa with the ball 5 minutes out. I'll read them. Don't drink, kids. I've never been a big drinker. I'll drink when I'm in Fiji, like, as a bit of fun. for like a night or two, but I don't drink weekly or daily or anything like that. I can tell you right now, though, sometimes you kind of need a drink after with what we do during content creation during the Titans season. I'm for sure about that. Even though I didn't do it this year at all. I have a good support network, though. Zach says, I was on the vapes my late high school years when I was young and dumb, CLM, but that was about 6 years ago now. I didn't even know that existed 6 years ago. I dead set didn't even know vapes existed 6 years ago. 4 tackle at 35. Is Fido Samoan? Yes. Hamisa Toa Fido is also part Samoan. So it'll be Australia now with the ball at the 25. About Junior Bolo can represent Australia. Brian To'o can also represent Australia. I guarantee you Su'alaovi Fatalongo could represent Australia. Seven Crichton could represent Australia. Everyone on Samoa's team can probably represent Australia. But one, they don't make it. Or two, they just choose to play for Samoa, but that doesn't make them any less Australian than the other guys there. Face's been around since the early 2000s. Really? I didn't even know that, man. I dead set found that they existed like 3 years ago. Oh, that's going to be a good offload there from Tino, but it'll be a knock on there from Samoa. So does my old high school padlocks the toilet shut due to kids' vaping. Did they really? Didn't even know that was a thing until like 3 years ago. What happened? How did that become so big so randomly? Because it wasn't massive where everyone knew about it until probably like 2020, 2021. Junior makes Oz team if he wanted to play. No. Tino and Payne are above him. And look at the bench. Paddy Carrigan, Ruben Cotter, Harry Grant. No. How is it a penalty not clearing the ruck? I don't know. At this point of the game, Wayne, we watch it, but we know the results. We kind of just chill out and talk about whatever. But Australia probably score here. Of course, the Dogs fans knows that. And straight with the ball, Munster, about 30 minutes out of the line. JCF says, to be fair, Kangas are playing sloppy too. This could have been a blowout. Oh, yeah, it could have been a blowout, but Australia have been really lethargic and complacent throughout the game. We'll be seeing you in 5 minutes, Wayne. So they're 15 metres out. Second tackle here for Australia. Can they score? Ben Hunt. He'll go left-hand side. That's a knock-on. Awful game. Game so one-sided and everyone too lazy to put the try emoji. No, there was some try emojis before. Vape stores started attracting kids and then started to share it around to people, I think. Yeah, probably. Yeah. Like, they are addicting. And they are, like, fun and shit. But they're just so bad for you. And we won't know how bad vapes are for another, like, 10 years. Some member for 9 months. Appreciate you. Says this is a comment. And this is a reply slapper. Thank you. That's a reply. Probably from all the flavour varieties out now. More to try, more to get addicted. Yeah, I'd say so. I would never encourage it, man. Like, I did it for a year. I've gotten off it very quickly. And I don't really have... Like, I have urges from now and then. Like, I'll have an urge probably after this stream. Because usually I would have one straight away, chill out. It really doesn't matter a great deal. How's BKR Fancy going? Yeah, it's going alright. Left-hand side, here's Samoa. Luciano Lua gives it off. He just let him score, man. Isaac Dungle taking another 40. Fit tackle. Can't be any worse than Durries. Oh, cigarettes are awful. I've never liked cigarettes, man. Ugh. They just don't even taste good. So fit tackle, and there you go. It'll be Hamiso taking out the 20. Never tried one before, but I do have a mate that can't go an hour without one. Oh, man, I'd pump it. Oh. Yeah, I'd pump it, man. An hour? That's a long time for people who do that. It's an hour. That's a long time. Yeah, you pump it, man. But again, like I stopped stopped the other night and just haven't even looked back. All back on the inside. Tedesco taking out the 43. It's like back in the day, smokes were cool. Yeah, I guess a lot of people think vaping's cool and it's really not. Sherry Evans still going here. Be taking out the 40 for tackle. I'm afraid for a vape pen blow up in my pocket because of charging it like my phone. Oh, yeah, the disposable ones are the worst too. Those are the ones I would actually get as well. 10 minutes to go here in the game. Hit that like button, subscribe. Bah! Brian Toll slapped in the tackle. 10 minutes to go. Like, subscribe. Don't forget, Papua New Guinea vs Cook Islands tomorrow. Oh, they're away. So far longer to 30. He steps on the outside. Jeez, he's going to be a talent, far longer. He is going to be an absolute talent. He's playing well like Sunda Tadulva would play for the Fijians, and you're really starting to notice. Like, I knew it would be great when we all watched him against Broncos, but, like, he's been really good today. So, to be fair, cherry flavored vapes were great. Now I just smoke Big L for me. Big L for you, son. Big L for you. You got to stop. Do what I did. Honestly, man, it's not as hard as you think. For example, smoke until the end of tonight, go to sleep, wake up, don't do it. I know the early morning ones are great, but just don't do it. It really is just simple. Trust me, I'm telling you this from my own personal. Watch the vlogs that I'll put on BKR Travel, and you'll see what I'm talking about. James Tedesco, good run, James Tedesco, taking down the 20. Literally, just watch the vlogs, watch my Instagram stories on BKR Travel. You'll understand what I mean. Like, it's good. I'm getting away from it. JBJ says, hard to believe Sua Fa'alongo has only played one NRL game. Yeah, I know. It was great in that NRL game. He's been great today. We knew he was going to be good today. Australia gets support of 30. Maybe not as good as he has been, but yeah, he's been really good. You say a vape a day keeps the doctor away. Yeah, probably because you die before you get to the doctor. There's actually, have you seen images of vapes exploding? There's images of people's faces messed up from it. That's terrifying. Really? I didn't even want to Google that. That's insane. The worst thing is when you get like the discharge, like the really, like the discharge from it. It's just like, when it hasn't like translated to smoke and whatnot, and you inhale it, it's like droplet on your mouth, tongue. It's ugh. Sherry Evans now. Oh, lost ball, and that's actually technically offside. So 9 minutes to go here. This game's so sloppy. Yeah, don't Google, it's bad. I have no interest in Googling it. That was a great women's test. Yeah, good on New Zealand for turning it around, not getting absolutely thumped like we all thought they probably would be. Good on them. Good on them. Seen a thing of some dude's lung collapse from vaping. Yeah, there's some bad shit out there. This is why, guys, like, you just look at that, you just realise... I got to a point as well, not only am I doing the fitness, but, like, I got to a point where I was just like... You just kind of feel like you're dying. You just do. Steve says, hey brother, in a camping ground, 9 people around, small phone, listening to your stream at Brunswick Heads. I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Steve, unlucky about that grand final, my guy. Don't worry, I'm not here to talk shit to you. But if someone talks shit to me in the chat, don't worry, they get the smoke. Oh, they get the smoke, alright. But, no, we appreciate it. Shit, why'd I Google that? Desmond, why'd you Google that? Alright, so they'll go left-hand side now. It's going to be Spencer. No, they're going to get this ball to the 45. Oh, Jay's time's out here. Probably said something stupid. Right-hand side now. They'll give it up to Crichton. Question for Steve. Are you guys all smoking vapes? As we all talk about how bad they are for you guys? Is that what's happening? Left-hand side. Oh, they're away. Samoa at the 25. They step back on the inside. Taulangi, Luchanle, Lua. Try time. Samoa. Last try wins. Honestly, Australia deserves this shit. Should be any NFL games anytime soon? No. Basketball? Yes. NFL games are on at 3 a.m. and I have people that I live with that I have to think about. So I'm not going to do NFL games at 3 a.m. but I will do the NBA. I'll be smashing the NBA. So when you see shit like that, you just think to yourself, is it really worth it? Yeah. Guess who it is, by the way? Selwyn Cobbo's fault. It is what it is. The Panthers were too good. Yeah, they were too good in the end, man. Broncos put all their efforts into, that's 40 to 60 minute mark. These Pacific Island countries need to invest in developing halves. Don't know why they can't solve this problem with how many players in the sport from grassroots. Yeah. Halves are the issue with the Pacific Islands, and they always will be. So as put Cobbo in the bin, we'd play... yeah, he's just toning out. So as put Cobbo in the bin, we'd play better without him. Yeah, exactly right. Can you stream all 82 Orlando Magic games, sir? I'm going to have to decline that. I'm going to have to violently decline. Not politely decline it. I'm going to violently decline it. What about primetime? I know Lions have one coming up. No, we'll just do NBA, man. We'll just do NBA. No, the moderator hide you. Alright, so Stephen Crichton here, 6 minutes to go to make it 32-12. Hey, it's basically, just give both teams 2 extra points, it's basically the World Cup final score. And Crichton will get the kick. So 32-12, the World Cup final score was 30-10. Same margin as the World Cup. Same margin. 6 minutes to go. Speaking of primetime, sure the Denver Broncos have no more primetime games. Denver Broncos, what an awful team. What an awful team, man. He'll be back with another fresh eye. We know that. He's been back multiple times, Jay. We know who he is. That's it. There's not much. It's not such a big grassroots for league in the Pacific mainly Union. Disagree. The league is growing. Look at New Zealand, for example. People cared more about the Warriors this year than the All Blacks. Like, the All Blacks are a team people care about, and they love in New Zealand. But the Warriors have made great inroads into New Zealand this year with rugby league. Raiders says, hey, Beck, how's it going? Going all right, brother. Mitchell says, I'm surprised the Spurs don't have A2 nationally televised games. The way everyone glazes wet bananas. Spurs are awful. 4 tackle now at the 30. I think it's as bad as my Pats. That is correct. Except for the Green Bay Packers. They are awful. 5th tackle here for Samoa at the 45. Do you think Matt Jones is top 32 right now? Unfortunately not. I think he's top 35. Not top 32 though. And that's going to bounce over the sideline. Show ball. At this point, put Reece Walsh at quarterback for the Broncos. Honestly, Connor, just do it. Just do it. This game has been so dreadful. Australia have been really poor. Samoa have been super young. Like, this is just expected. Did you know a 7'4" guy can dunk? Huge soccer. Hey, Daz, mate. We're tanking for Wembanyama. That's what the Bulls are doing. I know he might be in the league already, but we are tanking for him. We beat the Nuggets. And listen, we competed with the Bucks. The Bulls are coming, baby. Good offload there from Payne Haas. Out right inside. They'll score here. They'll score here. Give it sell one. Give it sell one. Give it sell one. Stags. Steps on the inside. Selfish Broncos. Same old, same old. 3rd tackle here. 8 minutes out. I thought Tonga was injured himself here. Cowboys' performance against 49ers was great. Yeah, it was brilliant. Isaiah Yo. Ben Hunt kicks it through for himself here. It'll be a dropout. It will be a dropout. Mitchell says Matt Jones wouldn't give Ryan Tannehill a run for his money. What a player Ryan Tannehill is. So this may as well be a shite, talk and stream, terrible game. Well, we were into it for the first 40, but this second 40 has just been like, whatever. 3.5 minutes to go. Low and hard, and it will be Australia. They'll score again here. Well, there's no feeded bomb. They've scored 1 try second half. They've scored 1 try since, I think, there's 2 tries since the 20th minute. Awful. I'm going to say this now so they don't call me a liar later on, but give the Houston Rockets 3 years and they're in the finals. Yeah, you need help, mate. Objective Vortex, do you like cricket? I do, but it's on an awful time span, unfortunately. I have people I live with, so I can't be streaming at 2 a.m. with a crazy, chase, happening. I can't. If it was in Australia, it'd be great. Be real great. Left-hand side, Payne Haas. Give Payne Haas the ball, and he will not score. 4 metres out from the line, 4 tackle. Dosoviti Finchi to beat the English Monday morning. Oh, that would be just sexy. Oh, they kicked that ball across. No one chased it, though. And Junior Bolo, he'll get in the goal. In the goal. Do you see Kelsey numbers with Taylor Swift attending this game? Crazy. Well, Taylor Swift is dating Kelsey. That's why that's happening. It's not that she attended. They're dating. But I'm sick of Taylor Swift and Kelsey, man. We just want to watch footy, and all we want to watch is the NFL, and all we see is Taylor goddamn Swift, man. We don't care. Mitchell with the $8 donation. Appreciate you, man. It's a condo fund. That'll be good one day, man. That'll be good one day to be able to get like a studio to stream and to podcast and whatnot. Be great. But I appreciate you for the $8 donation. Never mention Swift again. Hey, DeAndre Swift is a great player for my fantasy team, mate. Philadelphia Eagles, doing all right. DeAndre Swift is crushing it. 2nd tackle here. Payne Haas, 3 minutes out from the line. Samoa was winning 6 points in the second half. That's crazy. Yeah, it is. But like Australia haven't given a shit. And you watch. That'll change right now. 5 minutes out from the line for Australia. Tino lost the ball. Don't worry about that. That just shows how much they just don't care at the moment. The media makes it seem like Taylor Swift is the NFL. Oh, man. They're doing a good job, man. They're doing a good job because it's getting in all the women audience. Swift is my running back 1. Swift is running back 1. I have Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift. Who else do I have? Actually, I'll tell you my fantasy team. Guys, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. I'll tell you my fantasy team. I've got 2 fantasy teams. This is the better looking one. I have Prescott as my quarterback, but Purdy on my bench. McCaffrey. Oh, and Samoa knocked the ball on. McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, DeAndre Swift. And I do have Jahmyr Gibbs too, but Jahmyr Gibbs is out this week, so he's on the bench. But I have DeAndre Swift, Kamara, and McCaffrey in my team, which is brilliant. And then Chris Olave, Michael Pittman, Brandon Cooks in the team. I do have Josh Reynolds and Jamison Williams from Detroit. I could put Josh Reynolds in over Brandon Cooks, but I just think Brandon Cooks against Los Angeles Chargers will be big. And Darren Waller, jeez, he's a disappointment. Shit below. Are you doing NRL content in the off-season? Yeah. Jag, of course. Of course, we've still got tomorrow's game, Papua New Guinea versus Cook Islands. Next week, we've got New Zealand taking on Samoa and I think Cook Islands, Fiji. And the week after, we have Papua New Guinea taking on Fiji, New Zealand taking on Australia, and the week after that, probably seeing Papua New Guinea take Fiji and New Zealand taking on Australia again. I wonder how many times you've said someone off the ball tonight. A lot. 24 seconds to go here. Can Australia score just before the end of the game? Let's see if they give a shit for 20 seconds. Right inside, Sherry Evans kicks it through, and they do. Stag scores a try. It just shows when they give a shit, they score, man. It just shows when they give a shit, they score. 36-12 here with the kick to come. So lazy in this game, lethargic, complacent, whatever, but they will score immediately from the scrum, 36-12, and that proves to me that they were just in third gear this entire game, Australia. Just in third gear. Katoni Stags, too easy, bing bong, thanks for coming, 36-12, kick to come. I have Lawrence, Pierce, I had Pierce and I traded him. Swift, like it. Chase, but good. Lamb, Hawkinson, good. Christian Kirk, he probably is number 1 there. Cowboys defense. I got Cowboys defense as well. Give 10 the conversion, may as well. Jags Titans star, Noel Williams Guthrie captaining Samoa. How great the response was. Yeah, get around Niall. She's a great woman, man. Made a lot of great sacrifices to play for the Titans, and she killed it this year. Killed it. Alright, so Stags here. 180 run meters, 1 try, and 4 from 6 goals tonight. There's no way Selwyn Cobbo should play next week. Val Holmes, put him on the wing. There's no way Selwyn Cobbo should continue to play. No way. No way. So, Katoni Stags here, finish off the night. Don't forget, guys, Papua New Guinea vs Cook Islands tomorrow. We will be here. I do want to stream Timmy Zoo as well, but will Timmy Zoo finish before that? I don't know. Katoni Stags from the right-hand side. At least Samoa found a decent replacement for Swali'i. Oh, man. Fa'alongo is their guy. And he makes the kick. It's 38-12 here. That's the final score, guys. We're going to jump off here for now. We appreciate you guys as usual. Hope you guys did enjoy the stream despite the fact that it was an awful game. Obviously, guys, hit that like button, subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow for Papua New Guinea versus the Cook Islands. And, yeah, should be a big day. Should be a big day tomorrow. So, yeah, appreciate you guys as usual. And I'll see you then. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.